We've all heard classic cooking paradigms, some not always true, but they go like this. Fish and cheese don't mix. Never put tomatoes in the fridge. A hot pan, cold oil, and food won't stick. Acid brightens a dish, fat carries flavor. Season as you go. Rest your meat. These are all things we've heard, but KingCobraJFS lived by a completely different rule book, a completely different cookbook. And his was quite simple. It went like this. There is literally nothing that spicy Doritos, beer, and bacon will not improve. And living by that rule book, King Cobra concocted some of the most horrific culinary abominations ever caught on camera, and definitely some of the worst things ever eaten. Not to spoil anything, but if you are currently digesting a large amount of turkey and pumpkin pie and mashed potatoes and green bean casserole and stuffing, you will want to wait before watching this video, because the live audience reaction to these is gagging, throwing up. It's a normal. I think I actually gag during some of these clips because it's bad. Cobra is completely unconcerned, or was unconcerned, with what you may think of him and what you may think of his food. He knows that his cookbook is true. Bacon, spicy Doritos, and beer make everything taste better. And if you have an issue with that, if you have an issue with several day-old burritos, that's a you problem, buddy. Cobra never cared about what you thought.
You're shedding, Puff, so you need to eat your soak puffers. Now they give Puff a bath. I'm gonna dry him off with a towel. Let him run around the apartment and get some exercise. Hang out for a bit. That's my puffers. Yeah, I love you, Puff. I learned that when you give your bearded dragon a bath, you want to dry him off with a towel. Just like you would a human being when they're taking a bath. He was such a good boy for bath time. Yes, he was.
All right, now we're gonna watch cooking. This video is a couple minutes long. It's completely worth it. It is some of the grossest shit I've ever fucking seen, and I would not believe that this was authentic, except that he eats it. So I do believe that he cooks this way. He prepares his food this way, and he actually eats the food that he makes. So this is KingCobraJFS cooking with Cobra, the Cordial cherry cheeseburger.
What is up, YouTube? So, rocking out with you the long way, chilling like an old school rock star villain, and we got our pan heated up on the stove. I'm gonna make a cardinal cherry bacon cheeseburger for your sick entertainment. There's a lot of bacon grease and hamburger grease in here. Rough. First thing you're gonna need is some bread for our sandwich bun. Pop the bread into the pan on top of that grease.
No,
if you think that just sounds ridiculously unhealthy, it's about to get worse. Now that our pan's ready to go, we're just gonna take the bread and drop it in there just like that. Now all that grease is gonna toast on the bottom for the inside of our sandwich. Cardinal cherry bacon cheeseburger, you know. Because apparently I don't do anything with my life. The guitar playing doesn't count for nothing, apparently. Getting better at guitar and working on my temper. I have a low self-esteem. I'll be the first to admit that. And sometimes, YouTube, it's not healthy to see.
I know of two people who use tubed meat. I've seen it in Walmarts when I lived in the U.S. I have never bought a tube of meat in my life. There's something about it which is innately unappealing. The only two people I know who eat tubed meat are Amberlynn and now KingCobraJFS are the kind of, and you know, Wyoming's a place that grows cattle, so you can theoretically go to a butcher in Casper and eat local beef. proper cuts of local beef and fresh ground beef from local ranchers, or you can go to the Walmart and buy a tube of beef from like 8,000 different cows that were pressed into a blender.
Or certain situations in such a cynical light. We got our tube of beef that we're going to put back in the fridge. Thick patty. That looks beautiful when I drop that. I don't know. Do you know how many people told me, oh, you're never going to make a living selling sticks? With this judgmental tone. I'm like, first of all, they're not sticks. They're wands. I make them from...
I'll cover that, I promise.
Real sticks that I find in Mother Nature. Look at that nice juicy thick patty. Look at that thick burger patty. Doesn't that look delicious? We got our awesome.
I bet you regret asking for me to cut it up now, huh?
Of this deliciousness. Use whatever kind of bacon you like. Drop it in.
Okay, so he lined the pan with like oil, probably like Crisco or something, and then he puts beef in, and that beef is probably like 20% fat. So now you have a combination of vegetable oil and beef oil, and then he adds bacon. Like, number one, bro, you do not need oil to cook bacon. Number two, if you had cooked the bacon, you then had oil for your beef, which you don't even really need, but then you would have like a tastier burger. But no, he's on some next level shit. This doesn't even begin to scratch it. Like, delicious
bacon cooking up something proper. Start piling this bacon on one piece at a time. Now here's all the bacon piled up on top right there. That looks pretty good so far. Got that on a frame, excellent. I'm gonna take and push that bacon down just a little bit so that way we can make room for our next ingredients. I'll take a sprinkle of brown sugar and put it on top of that bacon. This will give it a nice flavor with that cheese. It'll caramelize with it.
It was just like dumping brown sugar on top of meat at this point.
Oh yeah, no.
That's like a lot of sugar too.
We're gonna take our mozzarella cheese. Yes, please.
That's like carbonized bacon because it's been cooked in grease. Now he just has like this dry ass mozzarella he's dumping on top of it.
Sprinkle it on top. And then give it a drop in the microwave, man. Well, there we go. Still going? All right, cool. The first burst is for 44 seconds.
So now he's nuking it.
And then we'll do another burst for 34 seconds, and that will get the cheese perfect on top of this burger, because there's not that much.
This is the last thing a tube of meat ever sees. He's checking his back too, so that nobody gets this tube of meat while he's eating it.
Much cheese, mind you. So to help those cardinal cherries stick to the burger, I'm going to use some Jif creamy peanut butter, and I'm gonna spread it.
By the way, I want to know how he came up with 34 seconds as the second nuke. Like, how did he arrive to this? Did he try 30 seconds and then 35 seconds and then settled on 34 as the perfect point for that cheese? Like, how many times has he made this burger where he knows how long to put it in the microwave for 34 seconds specifically? And it gets worse. Like, okay, the brown sugar is like gross as shit. Nuking it is gross as shit. But now he's adding peanut butter. And what's this about cherries, right? What the fuck is he talking about?
Remember all that grease cooked under our top bun right here? That's going to be where our peanut butter goes. Put it on top. There's that. Now I get to lick the fork because I'm the one making it. Let's see what that burger looks like before I put the chocolate on top. There it is, folks.
It's like melting off the sides. That's so gross. I don't even know what that is.
Don't matter which one you use.
That's the tube juice.
I got some Queen Anne dark chocolate covered cherries right here. There is 4 left in this tray. I attempted this recipe last night, and the recipe turned out good. However, there are a couple of mild filming mistakes that I had made that I wasn't happy with. Ugh. So you take 4 of these cardinal cherries, place them on top. No, I just stick
Like a goth burger.
Now that we've got that on there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to
It's carbonized like his soul.
squish these together a little bit closer so they land on the patty.
Okay, get ready. This is one of the nastiest things you'll ever see. Ugh, look at that tube juice. Yeah, the audio is... Oh, God.
Just a little bit. Yeah. And so it begins. That sandwich looks thick, ridiculous, greasy, and unhealthy. Am I able to even pick it up at this particular moment? Let's take a find out. Yeah.
Ah.
I got a bite of that chocolate and that peanut butter and that bacon.
That sound of him biting into it needs to be recorded by like a Foley artist for some sort of video game, or like a giant metal thing crushes a bunch of people. Like that's rough.
Oh yeah. Bomb ass cross section. Get the camera to focus. You can see where the Queen Anne's are bursting open on the inside. This burger is massive. And this is the kind of burger your doctor's gonna hate you for eating. This is the kind of burger. Good, that was righteous. Thank you for watching my cooking video. If you like the awesome junk food that I cook, subscribe for more. Bacon Cardinal Cherry Cheeseburger. Yeah.
By the way, he smokes with a pipe. Oh, this is a good picture. I should have used this shot for the thumbnail I made. It's got the doll, it's got the pipe, it's got him, it's got the eye. This is excellent. Well, I'll hold it on this actually while I talk. The best way I can sum up like his attitude, like his worldview, is when I saw this video, I realized he's someone who, because he has legitimate developmental delays. He is someone who, as he reached adulthood, you know, like when you hit like 18, 19, 20, 21, hopefully 21, like at the latest, you're still like a teenager, but you now have the freedom of an adult. So you do all those things that you really wish you could do that you never did as a adult or as a teenager or child. And then you realize that your parents didn't want you to do those things because they're really bad for you and they're going to make you feel like shit. And King Cobra hit that phase, decked himself out in goth shit, started making himself burgers with sugar on it and cherries and all sorts of horrific shit. And then he never exited that phase. He never was like, yeah, I really shouldn't be smoking, and I really shouldn't be eating like this, and I really shouldn't be dressing like this, especially not in public. He never had that moment where it's like, oh, actually, there's a reason why most people don't do this. It's because it's a bad idea. So he has persisted for the last 10 years after the normal period for experimentation with unhealthy and impractical ideas, and has never left it. And that's why people like him, because he's stuck in that phase that a lot of people would be embarrassed to have others find on their Facebook history, but he just lives it and breathes it unironically all the time. Okay, another burger, greasy breakfast, Creeping Reaper, Chimichanga bacon cheeseburger, spaghetti and meatballs. I'm tempted to go with spaghetti and meatballs. That sounds like it would be the biggest catastrophe ever. I know the avocados are those are probably the candy calzone. Okay, I'll do a poll. I can't choose. I'm too indecisive. Which video? Avocados, candy calzone, or spaghetti and ball? Now you tell me, chat. I'm personally, I'm gonna stack the deck here. I'm leaning towards the spaghetti and meatballs, but we'll see. I'll go with the audience here. As soon as the results come in, we'll take a gander. Candy calzone is winning. Is just blowing the others away. Is that even possible? Oh wait, for an update. Okay, candy calzone, I guess. Let's watch this.
Fellow YouTubers, it's your sexy goth bad boy coming back at you with another cooking video. So I want to show you cool cobras how to make a candy calzone. Hopefully it plays out. If I play my cards just right, I think it will do just fine.
So candy for Halloween, I see.
You want to make the perfect pizza, you gotta get the oven on the preheat to 420. A candy calzone. This definitely sounds interesting, doesn't it? Just the title alone, it's like instant clickbait. Also, I bought a bag of Flamin' Hot Nacho Doritos, their new flavor. I'll be doing a review on those soon enough. Let's get to cooking that bacon for our recipe. A candy
Casper variant COVID.
We'll start off with 2 slices of thick cut bacon from Oscar Mayer.
Okay. Did he add oil before he
Now
put
that
the
we
bacon
got
in?
bacon cooking in the pan, nice and delicious.
Oh my god, those... Wait,
In the pan, nice and delicious.
what the fuck? Those dead-ass bananas, bro, those are bad. You gotta, you gotta throw those out. Tube meat lingering in the background, menacingly looking at you.
We got the oven preheated. Some of you may think, oh, that looks nasty.
Goth bananas. Yeah,
Some of you
exactly.
may think, you know what, I'll give it a try. Really, it depends on your personal opinion. Oh, look at that bacon cook. It's not sexy. I might have drinking just a little bit of vodka and Monster before making this cooking video, but that's alright. I'm 27. Okay, now that we got our delicious bacon, now it's time to assemble this here calzone. We got our Pillsbury thin crust for our calzone. I'm gonna give it a good whack on the
Pillsbury thin crust? Oh, he's gonna pop. Ah!
a bit. To start this delicious calzone. Okay, we got the Jif peanut butter. I'm gonna put this in the middle as our sauce. Making a candy.
He loves peanut butter, man.
Because
He's like a dog.
is on
He'd
the
lick that shit off anything.
Pay attention, YouTube, because it's gonna get good.
Pay attention, you.
It's the oven letting us know that the preheat is done. Thank you, oven. This fork is covered in peanut butter. I want to lick it clean because I can.
Good editing. Thank you.
Hold on a second. Watch out. And this is what our crust looks like.
Oh my god.
To becoming a calzone. Now the next step we're gonna do is we're gonna add some brown sugar to that.
You know,
butter.
it's really not that hard to make your own like pizza dough, bro. You can do it in like a couple hours, and most of that's just waiting. You don't have to like pop out the Pillsbury Doughboy for that.
A handful here and the top of our peanut butter, because why the not?
What do you add? Brown sugar?
That's what it's looking like.
Oh god.
Right there. With the
That's also a weird affinity. Why would you want? Why does he like
next
brown
step
sugar so
is
much?
going to be to add some bananas to it.
No, no,
Stuff
no! Get those bananas away from you. It's rotten. You can see the rot on it, bro. Get that shit away. You can't eat that.
That would be pretty swinging, but that would take a little extra time. So if you've gotten to this point,
No, bro, not those bananas from that fridge, bro. Come on.
to make it more sort of a candy calzone. Yeah. We got a nice big fat bag of mozzarella cheese.
That's vile.
Okay,
cannot put
that's not
cheese on-
quite how
on-
I intended.
Ugh.
I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle some delicious mozzarella cheese. Take a look at this. Now that we've sprinkled cheese all over, onto
Bro.
the banners. Yeah, buddy.
It's like half a bag of cheese, too.
Bacon, and we're gonna. That's fully cooked, and we're gonna break it up on top of the melted cheese. Some of you may think, what in the actual flying is wrong with this autistic bastard? Why would you put these things into a calzone? You
Makes you
sick
self-aware,
fucking
right?
bastard. What the hell is wrong with you? Some of you may think, you know what? That looks interesting. I'd try it.
No, not that many, bro.
More ingredients for this to work. Some pepperonis, some chocolate, and some more cheese. Wait, what? Did he say he was putting chocolate in this? No. This, You're thinking to yourself, no, there's no way.
I'm not making this shit, you.
YouTube. We are doing this. This sick bastard, what the hell is he doing?
He's putting,
Crazy ass pizza pockets, something to keep you watching. Like, what's he gonna do?
That's gonna be so gross. There's so much filling.
Well, I got you, YouTube. You trust and believe I got you. We're gonna need some of these, of course.
I'd say he's wasting food, but he's gonna eat it all. And then he's gonna go ride bike.
I want to squish this down a little bit, just kind of flatten it, so that way we can make room for.
You know, there's this would be the good time to mention that. Apparently, he actually stays thin because he's bulimic. That's the rumor. I don't know if that's true. I don't think he has like there's certain things you can look for to see if someone's bulimic. He said he was bulimic when he was in school. I legit have no idea how he eats like this and stays thin.
A little bit of peanut butter on the side of my hand from doing that, but
no.
That's all right. That's all right. We're gonna add.
Yeah, his teeth would be up. He would have puffy cheeks and stuff. I don't know. I don't see it, but that's what some people think.
Intricately place these.
Are those Cadbury eggs? Are you joking?
Looking quite nice, YouTube. Looking.
Like oh no, those are those cherries he likes. This is vile. This is pretty horrific.
In the middle, anyways, but there's top of that.
Is this a trick or a treat? I can't tell. It's both.
Kind of squish it down. So that mozzarella cheese that we used on the bottom, we're gonna.
You know, you can also check for scars and markings on their knuckles. And there's one video where he had a bloody knuckle. I don't know. Maybe he just cut it coincidentally. But I remember one video he was just sitting in one of his chilling videos, and he had a like active bleeding wound on his knuckles.
I bet you it's gonna taste delicious, just like that. Oh, that's beautiful. Kind of squishes down just a little bit. There we go. And just a small handful of brown sugar will do for the top of this cheese.
He punches shit. Okay. That makes sense too.
Is just
he hits the walls.
Upon us, YouTube. Okay, there's the center for our calzone. Let's see if we can't fold it.
Do you know how much modern miracles have to go into making this? Like the amount of petrol it takes to like grow, and the water that has to be piped to like grow that wheat to make that dough, so that it can be canned and then transported to a Walmart to be put in the fridge, which is ran by electricity by a freezer, so that it can stay good, so that he can buy it and put it in here. And then you have the pepperoni, which is from living animals that have been turned into sausage and sliced by machinery. And then you have mozzarella, which is from cheese, and that contains rennet, which is from calf stomachs, and that's turned into mozzarella. And then that's also shipped and refrigerated. And then you have those Cadbury eggs, which are chocolate that contain cocoa from all over the world. And all this shit, all this international geographical transportation to make these commodities readily available, so that this can make this and eat it.
I might need to use both hands for this.
The dough looks like it's cooked properly, though, to his credit.
Now, I've gotten this calzone cut into 4 serving slices. I'm going to put some on a plate, and we'll give this...
4 servings.
Give this crazy calzone a try. I'm going to go ahead and pick this up.
Oh, no. Oh, Jesus.
Pieces of that calzone that we just...
Oh, the way it seeps is awful.
Now comes the moment of truth, which is, of course, trying the disaster that we've just made. Letting it cool off a bit, I'm able to pick it up as a slice, just like that. Let's go ahead and give it a bite.
No, bro. Oh. Ah.
Holy shit, that's good. That is just phenomenal. Here's a cross-section of that inside of the calzone. Here's a cross-section of that candy calzone.
Kidding me.
Oh, that is just Flavor Town and a half.
I believe he's a Satanist.
Oh.
It proves the existence of Satan. Nobody should be permitted to eat this shit.
Oh yeah.
Ow, he's eating going for seconds, bro. I'm like covering my eyes.
Oh my flipping god, that is good. This calzone is swinging. Super sweet, super delicious, super packed with flavor.
This is up.
This is definitely a heart attack waiting to happen.
Look at his fingers. His covered in grease, man.
A little bit of cheese pull.
I used to be an animal, man.
Anyways, thanks for watching.
Ugh.
I'll catch you cool cobras on the flip side.
Sometimes a cigar is just a cigar.
Let's try this again.
Okay. That's what this is him right now, I think. That's like a triple, man.
Yeah, no regrets on this sandwich. I'm gonna be eating the rest of this later. Wanted to get a couple of big ass bites for YouTube. Like, look at that.
It's like a chicken sandwich with 2 beef patties. That's like a 2 pounds of food.
The heat, the spicy chicken sandwich. Then you get a little bit of heat
Chicken.
from those ghost pepper chicken nuggets. That cheese, that bacon, that chicken.
Hi, Penguin Man. How you doing, bro?
This is how you do a food hack, YouTube. You take 2 different sandwiches and make it your own. That is a thickalicious YouTube. Oh, look at that. YouTube, stop it. Stop it. Hold up.
Oh, I want him to finish. I don't want to interrupt his meal with my phone call. He's like proper. He's seriously enjoying this. This is a man.
YouTube.
This is a man who's enjoying his meal. Maybe should we watch another? Should we watch another and then go back and call him? Oh, he's putting it away.
I'll be
Oh,
throughout the rest of the day.
Our call.
YouTube.
I'm gonna send him a text. See, he's a moderate. He knows.
Oh, that's a good sandwich. Oh my god, that is good. Spicy, flavorful, packed. Dude, BurgerKing food hack. Yes.
I sent him a text message. So let's see. We're gonna shoot our shot here, chat, and if not, we'll watch another. Cooking video.
Oh, dude, the heat from that spicy chicken plus the ghost pepper nuggets.
The spicy chicken.
It would have been twice as epic with the jalapeno poppers, but the location I ordered from, I guess, was out. And you know what? It is what it is. Because BurgerKing, I ain't complaining.
I sent him a text yesterday.
Chicken nuggets. Oh, get the King Cobra seal of approval.
He's going for that Burger
Dude, it's
King.
getting colder outside, man. You want to warm up your feet, warm up your toes, warm up your stomach. Oh, dude. My sinuses are cleared out.
Let me try and check your phone. Yeah, he's on airplane mode. I remember someone told me that he's on airplane mode when he streams now.
Ultimate spicy chicken sandwich. That's what I want to call that sandwich food hack. The ultimate spicy chicken sandwich. That's a 10 out of 10, dude. The layers of meat and heat. One delicious spicy treat for my stomach. And I was gonna put the sauce on.
I sent a message.
I'll save the sauce.
I popped a message
Sandwich
there
for later. I was gonna put buffalo and ranch on it too, and I totally forgot. I was so hungry and just caught up in the moment of the YouTube video, and I'm just like,
of course he's on slow mode. He just ate like a pound of chicken and beef.
But I want to save that for later. Put these in the fridge with my sandwich and dispose of our empty bag. 1 second.
This is my chance, guys. This is perfect timing. Come on now. Come on. No, you come on. Hey, look, there's Sean in the background.
2 sauces in the fridge.
Do it now. He puts his phone on airplane mode. I don't think I'll be able to
Holy shit,
get through to him while he's
really
live.
Need the buffalo and ranch for extra sauce. Yeah, I forgot to put that on to make it like saucy, but that's
Someone
right.
tell him now. Check your text. Check your text, bro.
Chicken, bacon, cheese, and nuggets. Ooh, yes. Yeah, Halloween food hack.
He's too.
For their videos, thank them for coming out and the confidence that has helped them navigate their own lives.
Josh wants one.
So people like this get messages from people all over the world who are recently out of the closet or struggling with their identities, thanking them for their videos, saying that
Okay,
their
here's what I'll do.
Coming out or
Here's what I'll do. We're gonna watch one more of his cooking videos. I will have my thing open, right? I will have my my phone thing, my phone app, whatever, on. And if he replies by text, we will talk to him and we'll make this happen. But if not, we'll just watch another one. And I think we should. Which one? We watched that. The curly fried cheeseburger might be horrific. The dank mac and cheese. I gotta see the spaghetti meatballs.
What up, YouTube? So welcome to another cooking with.
This is in mono. I'm gonna save you guys, and I'm gonna put this into a single track so that you do not have to hear this in mono. Play it.
Cobra segment. I'm your host, KingCobraJFS. We're gonna make some spaghetti and meatballs. Before we make the noodles and the pastas, we're gonna make meatballs. We got some low moisture mozzarella, and then cut them into smaller chunks. We're gonna fill the bowl up with them. I don't know how many times I'll say balls in this video. Shut up, people. You butthead. Look at that. Yeah, buddy.
Oh God. Oh no, the tube. The tube.
I have to crack a couple eggs. Now we got 5 eggs in our bowl. Time to whisk it. Let's add a couple drops of the olive oil. You piece of shit, man. We got some Black Label thick cut bacon from Hormel. We're gonna use that strip per meatball. Alright, we got our meatball station set up. So we're gonna grab a chunk of beef. We're gonna grab a chunk of cheese. After our meatball. And we're gonna wrap it. There we go. Yeah, buddy. King Cobra cooking up some goodies tonight.
So I'm pretty sure. Okay, like I'm a when it comes to cooking, but I'm pretty sure
tonight
that
there are
beef, minced beef, and bacon cook differently. So you cannot just. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure you just can't wrap them and then have them cook properly together. Cobes puts K to shame.
We're rolling the meatballs. An egg. Yeah, buddy. Alright. Sweet Lucifer, yes.
Sweet Lucifer, yes.
I'm gonna sprinkle some garlic powder, roast Payne County meat seasoning on it. Oh, me. I put too much on there. God damn, I opened up the wrong side. Shit wanking bollocks.
It's perfectly seasoned, bro. Why is he suddenly adopting this modesty? Why can't he just dump an entire shaker of spices on it?
That shit got caked. Let's slam it in the oven. So, here we go. The butter will melt.
Oh my God. That's like a whole stick of butter.
Well,
some of these are ready for the sketty, some of these aren't. Those noodles are ready to go. Nice, chewy.
No, it's like Sketty from what's her face?
Now we're gonna throw some of that
Mama June.
Authentic dark on top.
Is that wine? Did you put wine in his spaghetti noodles? Are they gonna be black? Ew.
We're gonna add some more cheese to it. We'll throw some cheese in there. Throw some Doritos in there.
Ew. Into the pot with all the water? Bro, come on.
Look at this shit.
Holy shit.
Oh. Flip, yeah.
So just so you know, he properly jump scared the audience.
Look at this shit.
Like the camera just pans over to these meatballs. Wow. The tray is covered in like grease. The bacon is undercooked. The meatballs are perfectly gray, as they should be.
Bacon wrapped meatballs. Oh. Flip, yes. Ridiculous, YouTube. There's your spaghetti. Oh, you piece of shit. It's alright. It's cooked.
Oh, he poured the egg on top of the meatballs, so the egg burned, as opposed to like being mixed in with the meat. I don't even know what those crumbs were.
Let's try a bite.
Ew. Ew. It's like he's literally eating out of a dumpster.
Oh my god.
Don't let him eat that.
Oh my god, that is good.
This man put Doritos into spaghetti.
Love was worth it.
This is making me hungry.
Oh, freaking good.
I want Doritos now.
Spaghetti.
Ew! Bro! No, bro! Don't do it! Oh, no!
Super good. Oh, shit.
No!
Spaghetti you ever did see. No, I want to put this in the fridge for later. Thanks for watching.
I think
Well,
our crusade to get King Cobra to talk to us has failed completely.
Participate in sexual activity.
He's like debunking right now.
say, I'm taking a break from dating. You gotta make it about. Oh my god, what? So that's like saying, oh yeah.
He's too busy debunking. Apparently his phone was at 1%, and he said he was gonna plug it in after the stream, so it's just dead now. I don't know. After this stream, I might go get something to snack on because it is Halloween. But if he calls, I'll boot up the stream again after the fact. But he probably won't. From what I understand, based on the people in his chat, they said that he doesn't really do interviews or whatever. So his message to me was, I said, hey, I'm Josh. I run the Kiwi Pharmacy. You mind talking to me tomorrow? I'd like to live stream a conversation probably around 1 p.m. Mountain Time. And he says, yeah, get back to me in that. So I take that as a yes. It could be King Cobra for no go for yourself troll blocked. Like, I don't know. I'm not in his I'm not in his world, so I can't particularly say. But I think I've covered everything that I can. I think I don't know if I can stomach the avocado video. I heard that's bad. You know what? I'll do it. I've let you guys down with the avocado. If I start to gag to the point it's I might have to back out or look away or something. No promises I can make it through the avocado video, but for completion's sake, I will. Okay, so we're already staring at a pot.
What is up, YouTube?
He has a bandana on for some reason. That's new.
All day thinking to myself, what can I do for a video? All the stuff with my alcohol is there, tiny bits of peppermint schnapps, but everything else has been good and drinking up. Nom 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 nom. So I take these avocado slices, and I want to make these sons of bitches into French fries.
He's gonna make avocado into French fries? That's not gonna work.
Like, if they don't like potatoes, but they like avocados, and they're like, I don't know, can make French fries out of that? Wow. If you can deep fry these chunks, you can cut them into smaller pieces and make French fries out of them if you want to, but I didn't feel like cutting.
Ew! Are you
Dug the seed out of the middle.
Bro!
Avocado halves.
Bro!
Let's see if we
Wait! Are you ah!
Here. If these beans are cooked or not? No, not really.
Does he have the entire video?
Face to be performing these activities, but
How does he up a can like that? Bro!
if you can make French fries with potatoes, can you make deep fried avocados into French fries, basically? I didn't cut them real small
He's boiling avocados. Are you kidding me?
at the moment. These are looking pretty damn good.
Sorry, I skipped. I can't look at him with that boogie. Wait, is he frying avocado? Are you shitting me? This is a nightmare.
Alright, these are looking pretty good. Dip it in salt. Dip in sauce. A little bit of salt, a little bit of paprika, whole lot of ranch. Deep fried avocado slices. Yeah. Let's get a little bit. Stir that around.
Is that just ranch and paprika?
This right here. This right here is some good eating.
See, the skin is on. He fried the skin. No. 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 Come on.
Pour some of this sauce into the cup, just like that. Yeah.
Bro. Bro. He's slurping the ranch.
Nobody told me that deep frying avocado was delicious. Look at that, YouTube. Does that make me a ranch hand?
Ow.
Yeah. One of my buddies was kind of showing me how to make this, and I'm like, I gotta try this when I get home. Yeah,
One of his buddies. This was a meeting of the minds. Someone else came up with this and told him, and he was like, "Yeah, man, I'll do that. I'll make those when I get home." And he did. Casper, Wyoming is like the Silicon Valley of really up food, apparently.
Like avocado, you like ranch. I mean, you could stuff these avocados with anything. Once you deep fry them, you could stuff them with cheese and a little bit of sour cream. I get to smoke my pipe tobacco, but y'all have a good night, and I thank y'all for watching.
Okay, one more, and then I have to give up. This is the cheesy pasta, which I had made a note to watch.
Dude, I'm making some pasta.
This is 10 minutes long, so he has plenty of time to charge his phone if he wants to.
And then I got this brand right here. Both boxes are of pasta empty into the pot. Here's our seasoning mixes. I got the water turned up to, the heat, I should say, turned up to 7. And I'm gonna get these noodles cooked up real good.
So when I first, I did see this one. When I first saw this, I thought, what the f is that? And the answer is, I think, coming up.
The pan's a little dirty because I boiled eggs out of it.
He boiled eggs and then didn't clean it. So that froth is like egg remnants stuck to the pan that are now floating up.
These noodles real quick. We're not going to drain all the water, but we're going to let these noodles cook for a bit. And yeah.
It's kind of hard to fuck cheese pasta.
For these pasta noodles to cook up. Once the water gets to a certain level, that's when I'll add a little bit of mustard, a little bit of ranch, and a little bit of mayo, just to give it some consistency and stir it up real good. And then when it's nice and creamy with the sauce, then I'm going to mix in the those 2 cheese powders that came.
Do they teach people how to cook in the U.S.? No, they do not.
Right there.
Home ec is like a optional class some people take.
2 recipes, don't worry about it. It's still basically something to eat. You know what I'm saying? Shit. And you can see the steam starting to rise. Basically, here, we'll speed things up. Turn it on to high for a minute. Just till the water starts to bubble and boil. I know y'all like my cooking videos, so why not, right? While that's boiling,
I love them.
over to My YouTube here. I'm gonna upload another video.
Ew, his pores. I'll skip past this.
Add your sauces before you add the powder. The sauce, when it mixes with the water, will liquefy, but then as the water boils down, it'll congeal. Yeah. I mean, if you like mustard, then right.
Okay, ingredient number 1. Imagine this like a proper cooking show. First, boil your pasta noodles from cold water at a high temperature. Once at a boil, begin to add the remnants of your mustard container.
Oh shit. I'll get it later.
Make sure your entire mustard packet is empty.
Whoa.
If your container begins to overflow, do not remove it from the heat. Instead, reduce the heat and wait for it to reduce.
It's boiling and shit. Okay, that's the rest of my mustard right there. And take all that mustard that I just poured in there, stir it around. And there isn't a whole lot of mustard in there. It's probably just going to be enough for a little bit of flavor.
Stir the mustard until the water is a bright green. Okay, this is true. Okay, wait. We have to ignore the. Let's go back a second before the ranch happened. There is a word in Polish which I'm going to teach you guys now. And we're gonna learn some Polish. I don't have it on the top of my head. It's really hard for it's notorious for English people not to be able to pronounce. It's this word.
Żółty.
Żółty. It means yellow. It's also a colloquial word for vomit. A Polish person told me this once. And when I see that that pot in that yellow color, I think of this.
Żółty.
And I think of a Polish person throwing up, because that is a truly horrific color for food to be.
It's probably just going to be enough for a little bit of flavor. Now let's add some ranch to it.
No, he's adding Secret Valley or Hidden Valley Ranch to his boiling pot of noodles.
Funky when you're mixing it up and what have you.
Looks a little bit funky, but it's okay.
Tastes good. Yes, it's well. Yes, it's well. It's starting to get pretty thick. Yeah, buddy. And now we're gonna throw in some of that mayo. Looking good on that. All right. So now we're gonna ranch. Actually,
if you don't know,
a little bit more ranch.
Ranch is pure mayonnaise. That's why it makes vegetables taste better. It's mayo. So he's added mayo to his boiling pot, and he's going to add more mayo
to it. Actually, you know what? No, that's enough ranch. I think you grab some of this Kraft mayo. Just getting stuff all over the stove, aren't I?
Oh god, just the ASMR sounds of the mayo scooping is bad. How much? Dude, that's like 2 cups of mayo.
And that mayo is gonna give this a really nice creamy. It's gonna give my noodles a nice creamy texture.
Ew! He just ate pure mayo off a fork, bro.
Stir that shit up in there. We're gonna incorporate all of that in here. Trying to stir it without making a mess. Now you see just after adding the ranch and the mayo, you know what I'm saying? It's giving you a really nice thick consistency. You can see the noodles are starting to cook in those condiments. Yeah, don't be afraid to use condiments for your pasta game, YouTube. You got a favorite condiment you like to use on your burgers or your hot dogs?
Ew. Like, I guess you gotta clean up mid-prep, right?
There's a little bit of grease on the stove when I was...
Sam Hyde lost his mind.
But that's alright. Stoves are meant to get messy, I suppose. They clean up after all. So we're going to let that cook for a bit longer before we add the powder mixes to it.
Damn, that sink is...
But look at that, YouTube. Look at that. You see it starting to congeal. Oh, how does this smell? Oh, YouTube. This smells really good. Need a little bit of seasoning.
This video is called Cheesy Pasta, by the way.
Need a little bit of salt and sugar.
Salt and sugar.
A whole lot of that shit because we don't want to make our pasta too cholesterol-y, but a little bit of seasoning.
We gotta be a little bit healthy. We gotta add a little bit of sugar to this.
Sugar in it. It's what I used to season my beef. Seasoning your frozen patties with a little bit of salt and a little bit of sugar. It's pretty
Okay.
good, actually. And maybe a little bit of pepper too if you're feeling
The best part of this video is coming up.
adventurous.
This is truly magical. What he's about to do.
That's enough salt and pepper. I mean, did I say salt and pepper? Blah. Salt and sugar. There we go. That's enough salt and sugar. Yeah, see, now giving it a minute to cook like this, you can see the ranch, the mustard, and the mayo have congealed quite nicely. Let that cook.
Congealed. He used the right word.
And then we're going to add our seasoning packets.
He's gonna add the seasoning packet.
Right there.
So,
Orange stuff. And then this is going to be what looks like a beef flavored sauce. So we got a cheesy beef flavored sauce combination going here.
so okay. Number one, I want to point out that
Flavored sauce.
there is a
Cheesy beef flavored sauce.
there's like a massive zit on the back of his neck, and that collar looks like it's about to fall apart. When you make pasta, right, you want to add in some seasoning. It's a good idea to add the seasoning when the water is cold, because it will dissolve. It'll dissolve as a solution easier. When it's boiling, it doesn't do that as well. So he's going to add the boiling, the seasoning to this boiling pot of fat. Basically, it's pure mayo at this point, and we're going to see something happening.
Toil in trouble. Like a cauldron, it bubbles. I love Halloween. Yes. Yes. Periodically stir it up real good here. And it's starting to congeal together a little bit. That's pretty good. Okay, you see how it's starting to bubble really good? And the noodles are starting to surface. Okay. Now would be an excellent time to add the powders.
Adds it in. What's going to happen with all this shit he's adding?
Mixes are in there. Now what we're going to do is take those pasta powders and really stir them up in here.
It's not.
Stir up the pasta in a circle. Stir it to the left.
It's not working.
Stir it to the left.
There's like little specks of brown and orange because it's not dissolving. It can't dissolve into the mayo.
Cheesy chunks.
It looks legit like vomit right now. There's like bits of shit all over the place.
Do what you can to like break those up.
He's
I mean, I'm not a 5-star chef, but I can cook. I can throw something together and make something out of it, you know. And 9 times out of 10, you know, I'll make something that's pretty good. I've only had like 1 or 2 meals that I made myself where I'm like, you know. Well, it looks like I might need a bowl. Or a plate or some shit. Hold on a second, YouTube. I gotta wash the bowl out real quick. Okay, we got a clean bowl here.
That's a nice bowl.
A bigger mess on the stove.
Yeah. Ew. Come on, bro. No. He's gonna eat it.
Steam action. Oh yeah. Whoa.
He almost dropped it.
I almost dropped it. That would have sucked. This right here. Oh yeah, this right here is delicious. Oh, I gotta have one more bite. One more bite for the camera.
Bro, ew.
Well, I think I did pretty good with this random ass dish that I made here. Well, that's it for my cooking video. Y'all saw how I made that deliciousness right there. This is KingCobraJFS with another cooking video. Thank you all for watching.
And someone begged me to watch this. So, this is the tasting test portion of KingCobraJFS eating a pizza. It's 2 minutes long, so I can't fuck up too bad. Here we go.
But let's get into this pizza, shall we? Let's see how it do. Well, here's this giant monstrosity. Your basic pizza cutter. It's not for industrial pizza cutting, but like your basic regular sized pizza cutter. Oh man, look at that. Bacon cheeseburger calzone pizza. I'm gonna need both hands for this, so pardon me a second. There it is, cut into four delicious serving slices, whatever you want to call it. We can take a slice, just like that. It's pooping on me a little bit. That's all right. Oh man, let's not wait any longer. Let's just get into it. Let's take a bite. Oh my god. Holy shit, that's good. I'm not just saying that because I'm drunk and it's my own recipe. That first bite, I was like, what am I biting into? What the fuck am I biting into? This fucking layer upon layer of delicious flavor. Holy shit, that's good. Oh, I can't believe how happy. Like this makes me happy, YouTube. When I got a cooking video that comes together smooth as silk. And not only does it come together smooth as silk, but it tastes damn good. Yeah. I would definitely recommend this. Unique, different, and packed with flavor. I'm not bullshitting you. This
is there like the list of the ingredients? Oh, okay. He talks. Okay, I'll just read the sections. Sauce, sharp cheddar, Pringles, Doritos, and final layer, which is Jack's beef jerky links. And then he tastes it and he really loves it. What is the sauce?
It's going down, YouTube. Prego, roasted,
oh my god,
garlic, Parmesan sauce.
Is this like on top of like a frozen pizza?
Bacon cheeseburger pizza. Boom. Can you handle it, YouTube? Can you fucking handle it? Cooking video.
It must be on top of regular pizza.
Use great value. If that's all you can afford, it don't matter. But the first thing you're going to need.
I didn't realize that Pillsbury, or I guess it's great value, not Pillsbury. I didn't realize they made pizza dough in a can.
Yeah. So to make this of unhealthy Cobra pizza. So
he gets that. He puts Prego on it. Then he puts sharp cheddar. So far, I mean, not so bad. The Pringles, what flavor Pringles? Okay, this is the real question. What flavor are the Pringles?
Who doesn't love pizza Pringles? I'm just saying.
Of course. Oh my god. How could I be so stupid? What flavor would you put on a pizza? Pizza flavor. Duh. My man's thinking a million miles ahead of me right now. And then pepperoni. Proper pepperoni from the little baggies. So what it looks like.
Again, that's just diligently. That's enough.
Wait, what's he putting on top?
We're going to take this pizza crust and we're going to put it on top.
Doritos.
All the cheese and the meats.
No, wait.
Diligently.
What is the sprinkler?
2 slices or sheets of pizza dough.
Then the salt. What's the shaker?
What we're looking for. That's enough seasoning.
Just seasoning.
Oh, you think we're done with that?
Oh wait, slap your mama seasoning is what that says. So it's just a brand of seasoning that he likes has the name. Then he adds Jack Link's jerky and it
is beautiful.
Is that cheese?
Pardon my French, but this is some damn good shit right here, man. We're making some. Oh man.
And he loves it. Oh fuck yeah.
I could be sitting here, you know, but I'm taking my time to savor this because it's good, YouTube.
That's crazy. He's such a gift. He's such a wholesome big chungus. Cobes is great. It is a new KingCobraJFS video where KingCobraJFS eats something, surprise, that he cooks. Warning. Once again, this is a genuine content warning. If you are of weak I'm vomiting almost by looking at the thing. If you are of weak disposition, you are advised to look away. I will describe what is happening. I have to edit out the name because if you see the name, it will be spoiled for you. Okay, edit out the name. Okay, here we go.
We have a California breakfast crunch wrap with bacon, cheese, egg, guacamole, extra hash browns, tomatoes, steak, 3-cheese blend, and creamy jalapeno sauce. We got a burrito, which is a grande toasted breakfast burrito with bacon, eggs, potatoes, extra 3-cheese blend, tomatoes, steak, creamy jalapeno sauce, reduced fat sour cream. We're saving the burrito for a food hack. Now, the breakfast burrito, we're saving that for a food hack that I'm doing for dinner later.
What up, YouTube?
I think that was just the prelude. Now it's time.
Made a burrito using that leftover Taco Bell burrito.
I'm already gagging. I know it's
4
coming. I've never
pieces
seen it
of
before, and I
bacon
can't.
fried
I can't.
spam,
I can't even stomach to think about it.
cheese,
To be honest with you,
spicy fish,
I might throw up
hot
already.
sauce. It was a ghost pepper
Just looking
Melinda's
at
hot
King
sauce,
Cobra
bacon
JFS. I'm
ranch.
like, I feel it. I feel it coming.
Ghost
Actually,
pepper Melinda's hot sauce on top of some of that seasoning. Now it's bacon.
I'm kind of hoping that I
In the
don't have
oven.
oh, no, I don't have a
The
bucket.
fans sent me some fish too.
Might
That's the
get a bucket.
spam we used.
Oh, let me get a bucket real quick.
The spicy fish.
Okay, I got a bucket.
In question is this one right here. I loaded the whole can into the burrito with like 4 pieces of fried spam. Did the spam pieces first, then the Taco Bell burrito that I custom made earlier, then the cheese, then the spicy fish. Loading a Taco Bell burrito into a chimichanga that has fried spam and
put down the
bacon in
hot
it.
dog. Put down the hot
The
dog.
footage of it
What are you doing?
making it was not the greatest. It's just about done baking in the oven. I used a bunch of toothpicks to hold it together. Just like Taco Bell chimichanga food inception right there.
So
It's got the spicy fish, the fried spam,
it's just bacon.
cheese, bacon bits.
You don't understand though. It's not
Another
the food.
burrito in there,
It's not
so
the
that's
food
going to
that's
be
nauseating.
pretty tasty. I had to lower the oven rack so it could fit the burrito in there with all them toothpicks, but that's all right. You see me make chimichanga so many times that you kind of know the process by now. You want to see how I do it? Check out my chimichanga cooking videos. You know, the cooking video I had rolling this motherfucker was a disaster. I spilled toothpicks all over the place. I was like, fuck this shit.
So he like baked half of a Taco Bell chimichanga that he
Keep in mind the Taco Bell burrito that I stuffed inside this giant chimichanga's got bacon and steak and eggs.
Oh, I'm so
Yeah, you know
nauseous.
what's up.
I know it's coming because I'm spoiled by the title of the video.
Now that it's nice and crispy, we're gonna add some cheese and sauce to the top. And bacon in the oven till the cheese melts. Sprinkle some bacon bits on top of that cheese.
Yeah, this needs more food, buddy. So the issue is that he's like kind of thin because he doesn't eat all this shit in one go. Like normally you would expect an American to sit there and devour this entire thing.
On top
But
of the
they're making
bacon
such
bits
gross
and the
food.
cheese.
That's not the issue.
Sorry, bacon ranch on the inside of it.
The issue is I think he
We're
eats
gonna
half
hit
of it
it.
and leaves it on the counter and then comes back. Oh my fucking god, the ranch, bro.
Just
Come
strip
on.
it
What is
out.
wrong with people?
And a sprinkle of our seasoning. Put this back in the oven. The cheese is gonna melt and get a little crispy on top of the shell.
I don't think he's an alcoholic anymore. I think he's addicted to air duster. Like literally, I think that he huffs duster cans now. The next day.
Cut it in half. Look at that greasy, delicious looking burrito. All stuffed with goods.
Fucking
I'll be munching out on that all day, man.
You know how
That's
if you leave Taco Bell out overnight, it's like if you like put it in the fridge or something, like, oh, I'll finish, I got too many tacos, I'll eat the rest for breakfast or lunch tomorrow. And then you try to eat it the next day and it's just like ruined because like it dehydrated all the oil and it's just like overcooked and gross. That's what I mean. It's even worse than that. It's real fucking awful.
Here in a second, just wanted to give you a close up of the goods.
Where's the bug at? Oh, it's inside. Oh my god, it's like little cockroaches running around inside of it.
Fried spam's in there, bacon bits, fish, cheese. Fellow YouTubers, it's your boy KingCobraJFS. I've been munching out on this here burrito.
Oh, can you see it in the thing as he holds it up? Oh my god, you can't. Ew. Ew. No.
I took a couple bites earlier and it was simply delicious. This massive chimichanga action. Oh, look at that. Look at that deliciousness. Yes.
No. Ah!
Delicious, spicy, packed with protein and calories and greasy love.
Oh man.
However, I wish I would have cooked it for a little less time.
Yeah, no shit. He needs to get some ivermectin after this.
Outside of that, it's not bad.
Nice and crunchy.
I really can't complain because it's loaded with calories. Spicy, cheesy, packed with protein.
You will eat the bugs.
It's not bad, actually. Not half bad. Definitely packed with flavor, heat, and calories, and greasy goodness.
I wonder
I have plenty of amazing ideas.
I wonder if that bug, if there was just that one bug, is that above or below the FDA's limit for cockroaches? Because I know the FDA for canned goods and stuff has like a limit to how many cockroaches can be in like a can. I don't know if that counts. If that would be like too much or too little cockroach for the FDA.
In the future, however, I'm going to have to wait till I make some more of that cheddar. So that's how it do. You could feed a small army with this burrito. Sincerely, jokes aside, though, really tasty fucking burrito.
Excellent. Wonderful. Someone would like me to play a Cobes cooking video. Cobes' cooking has gotten worse. I've seen some clips of like the shit that he's making, and it's genuinely vomitous. So for this very spooky Halloween episode, which I have to cut short because my obligations, I will play just for you, just in the spirit of Halloween, a Cobes cooking video. This is Nacho Slop Soup with King Cobes. I guess I'll just let him explain. I've not seen this. Oh god, it's already awful looking.
What's up, fellow YouTubers? It's your boy King Cobra. We're back at it with another video. We got some flaming hot cheddar and sour cream ruffles. Oh, these are delicious.
I do. Okay, so my chip of choice if I get like a little baggie of chips. Here are my 2 favorite chips, and you may judge me for this. I will share with you them. I'll share with you them on the sacred day. Okay, I like the sour cream, like the regular ones, not the flaming hot, because the flaming hot ones are like too chemically tasting, too MSG tasting. Oh, here's all my keyboard keys, by the way. I've organized them into a nice pile, so we can I can play with them in my hands. And I like I don't even know if they still make these because it's been so long, but they're like tostada restaurant style scoops, and then the restaurant style salsa that's like more watery than like the regular salsa. I can easily put down like an entire bag of that shit with like 3 of those restaurant style sauces. And the great thing about the rest, it's like all tomatoes, so it's not even that many calories just for the salsa. But yeah, that shit's great.
Oh, these are delicious. Oh, those are delicious. Oh, these are hella delicious.
Oh god, I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit past the chips. Okay, so he's put look chat, look, I wonder what kind of cheese Cobes is going to be putting in his nachos. Oh, sharp cheddar, chat. Wow, that's a really avant-garde choice out there in Casper, Wyoming. The sharp cheddar, chat.
Son of a bitch.
You can't remove the plastic tab on the
Boy, how those bacon bits don't
you
wanna
can't
come
remove the
over,
child
man. I'll
safety
tell you
thing.
what. There it goes. Yeah, we're gonna make ourselves some fucking nachos. We got our flaming hot Ruffles cheddar sour cream chips, Lacraine sharp cheddar cheese, bacon bits. They ain't spicy enough. We need some more sauce. We got the Frank's Red Hot Buffalo Wing Sauce.
Oh, dude, I didn't realize,
That
bro.
sauce.
Listen, I know this is fucking gross. Here's a true story, and I'm going to share again because it is a spooky Halloween. I will share this personal story with you. In Europe, buffalo wings are not popular. You can find them in some cities, like American style restaurants, if you're very lucky, but they're generally very hard to find. Any Mexican food or wings. I have at various points in my life ordered bottles of Frank's Red Hot sauce and drank them, chat. I intended to make wings, I swear I did, but the vinegar called to me, chat, and I drank bottles of like little sips at a time, not in like one sitting, chat, but I would take little sips of it over weeks, and I would drink the sauce because it's so good. So, suffer. I don't care. You can judge me all you want. You can judge me. Let he who has not drank hot sauce cast the first stone, chat.
In there. Some more of these goddamn
What do you mean, fat
chips.
fuck? What do you mean? There are 0 calories. It's just vinegar. I can drink literally as much as I want. There is no energy value. I can drink tubs of that shit, and I'll probably lose weight, motherfuckers. I'll be shitting my brains out.
Some more of that damn cheese. Throw some bacon bits in there.
No, not the kind with butter. It's 0 calories because it's just vinegar.
Frank's Red Hot Buffalo Sauce. Let's go. A little squizzle of that in there. Motherfucker. We're gonna add some of this Buffalo Ranch, Red Hot, Frank's Red Hot Buffalo Ranch seasoning on it.
Well, I never called myself a normal person. I called myself an appreciator of Frank's Red Hot sauce, chat.
That flavor right there, beautiful. Goddamn, these chips are delicious. Big old bowl of nachos. Yes.
Fine. It's if you're gonna all act all offended, I'll say I also drank peri peri sauce from Nando's. That shit's also excellent, motherfucker. It's also 0 calories. It's all vinegar. Why am I so full of piss and vinegar? I'm literally pure vinegar. My blood is vinegar. You pop me open, you can put it on chicken wings.
Squish that down in there.
Shout out to fellow sauce drinker Metabolic Melody.
You know it's going to be a good bowl of nachos when we're adding the whole fucking container of bacon bits in there. Bacon bits! Motherfucker, not the goddamn... Frank's Red Hot Buffalo Sauce. Great for the wings. Or for like some delicious nachos. Nachos!
So as a Frank's Red Hot appreciator, that's gross. The flaming hot, yeah, that's a bit much. It's all gonna get all soupy and sloppy in there and shitty.
Great for the wings. Or for
it is great for the wings though.
Nachos. Nachos! Oh, I like nachos. I like nachos, yes. Fat burger. Ha ha ha. I like nachos. I like nachos, YouTube. Ha 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 ha.
I do not drink hollandaise sauce.
Then we're gonna add some Tostitos, salsa con queso. Add a layer of that on top. Add some damn queso to the top of these.
He's already added so much cheese. What is that's really excessive.
Got some of our sharp cheddar cheese.
Yeah. Oh, more cheddar. Oh, we now know who buys all that fucking cheddar at Walmart. It's people like this. They need entire bags of shitty American cheddar cheese to complete their nachos.
Yeah.
More Franks. Good choice. No, I don't drink ketchup. It's gross.
Now that's a bowl of nachos.
There's no vinegar in ketchup either.
Hit it with a sprinkle of this Buffalo Ranch seasoning blend from Frank's Red Hot Seasoning.
Josh is a hot sauce bottle liquor. That's a good one.
Just a little sprinkle on top will do ya.
What's he adding? Like,
I like nachos. Ha ha ha. We're gonna microwave it. Microwave the goddamn.
Oh, microwave. Good
microwave.
choice.
Son of a bitch. Drop the phone. Yeah.
Yeah, this is too tame. I imagine that this is gonna... Something's gonna happen.
I'm gonna watch it like a hawk.
Liquid smoke. Interesting
2
choice.
minutes, 34 seconds. Let's go. Do you like Frank's Red Hot sauce? I do. Their buffalo wing sauce is my favorite.
Same, bro.
Not a sponsor.
Actually, I think... Yeah, I like the buffalo wing one.
Making nachos ain't exactly rocket science.
General warning. Do not stare at a microwave when it is cooking. It does say that in the instruction manual, not to sit there and stare at it. In case you're wondering.
People, we're gonna microwave it. We're gonna melt that damn cheese. Big old bowl of nachos. Now we're watching it. Make sure it don't overflow. Oh, we golden.
Okay, he's still sitting there staring at it. Yeah, he's getting closer. You know, it will ding when it's ready. I mean, unless you're making...
YouTube, but that cheese is melted on there enough. Yeah, I'll give it a little bit longer. 1 minute left. 1 minute till we got nachos. I don't need our gloves for this.
You're not supposed to... It microwaves your fucking eyeballs. I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to stare at a mic... I'm gonna look this up. Bing. Tell me, Bing. Hold up. My keyboard's busted. Bing. Should you look into a microwave while it is on? No, you shouldn't open the microwave door while it's on for even a second. No. I didn't say, I said look. According to a clinical spokesperson for the American Academy of Ophthalmology and professor of ophthalmology at Case Western Reserve University, it is safe to look inside a microwave while it is cooking. Okay, I guess I'm wrong. Cobes is allowed to press his face directly against the glass and stare at his nachos spin around without any risk to him whatsoever.
Look at these nachos. YouTube, you might need a fork for these delicious sons of bitches. But look at those damn nachos. Oh, yeah. All that cheese in there. Let's go. Grab our fork. And kind of stir it around a little bit.
I mean, that doesn't look good, but there's no cockroaches in it, so this is not the worst thing he's made. And it's pure cheese. I mean, cheese in quotes. Oh, he's so hungry for it. Look at it. Oh, jeez. Ah! Ah!
Hot.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh, fresh out of the microwave hot.
Yeah.
I think it's cheesy goodness because you can't pick up these chips like nachos like you normally would. See that right there? All them bacon bits and that cheese dangling off the end there. Yes, sir.
I really... no. I don't want it to be subjected to the eating sounds. And then Cobes eats the slop and it's very good and he likes it a lot. What a crazy story. What a crazy guy enjoying his nachos. British cuisine. Bro, not even K makes this shit. For one, there's too much seasoning in this food for it to be K's. A little bit too much seasoning. Cool. Awesome. It's time for an emergency content injection, chat. That's right. We have a King Cobra cooking video. He has made fried Doritos mozzarella sticks, and we're going to watch them.
What up, YouTube? I'm gonna take a full bag of nacho cheese Doritos.
You know, I realize that he uses Doritos in like a lot of stuff, and someone told me that Doritos flavor is just MSG, and I think he could probably, I mean, I don't know, he could probably take simpler snacks that aren't such congealed monstrosities and just add a little bit of MSG to them and be happy with it.
Crush it into powder inside the bag. Add our seasoning. I'm gonna take some of this fine string cheese, about 10 pieces of it, and we're gonna fry it up in some Doritos and flour and some butter from these cool Cobras. I did make a little bit of melted butter in here for the sauce with the same seasoning, stirred it up, and we'll let that cool off, but we'll come back to that at the end. Turning the grill on to a medium heat here, the little skillet here. All that's gonna melt. In the middle, when that's nice and melted,
what is that?
We're gonna add some fry oil to it.
Is that cheese? What is this?
And the fry oil will mix with that Country Crock Original and that seasoning and create a nice flavor profile.
Oh, he's calling that butter, but that's not butter. That's like margarine or spread or something.
Like I said, I added the seasoning to our crushed up powdered Doritos nacho cheese and to our all-purpose flour seasoning. Doing up 10 of these motherfuckers. That's what's up, tubes.
I see that Wyoming has a great selection of fine cheeses. They got Sargento boys. Come on now. That's real cheese.
Let that melt. Turn the heat down just a little bit now that it's melted. We don't want it to burn, so turn the heat down to a very low heat.
already noticed. I was gonna say, is he not gonna notice that the cap's on?
Get that fry oil in there. Using a nice Signature Select vegetable oil. So allegedly it'll be healthier, right? Speaking of the Lacraine, we got some Lacraine eggs. Humpty Dumpty got dumped by his girlfriend, so he jumped off a wall. And all the king's horses and all the king's men could not put Humpty Dumpty back together again. I'm just kidding, it was dark.
That was dark. I was gonna say, that's like the lyrics to like a really shitty heavy metal song. You just gotta say that in like a Humpty Dumpty, like that kind of voice. You know what I mean? Like, it would pass. Someone would headbang to that shit.
You know what one egg said to the other egg? You're one shell of a person. Where do eggs like to get gas for their cars? Well, if you guessed the Shell gas station, you are correct. Hold up a second. What the fuck is this shit?
Is it? My boy is literally not able to crack an egg.
Yeah, the fuck with this egg? That's funky, dude. Hold up. The membrane of this egg is weird, dude. Yo, did this egg accidentally get boiled up in this bitch? There it goes. Fucking A, that was cool. It punctured, man. But yeah, I like Lacraine products. Lacraine, however you pronounce it. Sure, and ghetto. We're gonna add some of this Cajun seasoning to our eggs, just a little bit. Oh yeah, beating off those eggs. It's not beating off the eggs, you're beating the eggs, yes. So it's gonna get a little messy trying to like roll these and like what have you, but that's alright. That's the fun of a cooking video. Now, Alex Campbell got really annoying towards the end of our friendship. When he started doing meth and hitting on me when he get too drunk, I'm like, bruh, no.
Dude, people can't resist Cobes. Come on now. He's too handsome. Everyone sees him. They go gay for him.
I was not happy with Mr. Campbell on that. The dude has got some fucking problems that he needs to work through. And we'll do this for all fucking 10 of our cheese sticks. On a side note, speaking of Campbell, it's just like, man, when you have toxic friends in your life, you just gotta cut them loose. Get rid of toxic people in your life, YouTube. You don't need that in your life. I don't care if Alex Campbell's gay or whatever, man. Just don't fucking hit on me. It's pretty straightforward. People ask me about him all the time, and I'm like, I don't know. Couldn't tell ya. He got annoying towards the end, dude. And it's really sad, you know. Once he started doing meth, he'd get off it, and he'd get back on it again, and it's just like, I'm not here to judge. He was tolerable to a point before we started doing that shit. You know, as far as I'm concerned, fuck Alex Campbell, dude. He seriously fucking... He burned his fucking bridges with me, man. 100. And the trolls love to give me shit about Alex Campbell, but you would feel uncomfortable if you were in my situation, too, on top of everything else. Like, I appreciate when Alex would bring over booze, but he had to remind you that he did it every 5 minutes, and it's just like... Yeah, man, the friendship's not about the booze or how much you bring over. It should be about the friendship. And if Alex got too drunk, he'd hit on me, and it made me feel really uncomfortable, to be honest.
It's amazing because he's like a hardcore alcoholic now. He's like continually like fucked up on shit. So it's interesting to see him be like, wow, dude, you're drinking too much.
Not trying to be a dick, but Alex Campbell was just getting annoying, dude. You don't need that shit in your life, cuz. Roll it in the egg. All-purpose flour. That Cajun seasoning that we used, we got a little heat to it. Roll in the flour, egg. And what that's going to do is it's going to build up a nice thick batter on top of our cheese. See that nice thick layer of flour and egg? Hit it with the egg one more time. We need 3 more ingredients for our sauce.
So chat.
Some Tostitos, salsa con queso,
Did you eat
cheese
this?
sauce, some Kraft mayo, delicious,
Triple
and
dip.
some Hidden Valley
Listen,
bacon.
when you dunk it multiple times, that's how you get that really crispy, crackly coating, chat.
Ranch. Into our melted butter it goes.
Oh, that's a wonderful sound. We need a
that fresh
Foley
queso
artist to
in
capture
there.
that sound and use it for some horrific fucking medical
A
experiment.
little
on a
bit
video game.
heavier on the cheese.
Did he just,
oh,
like-
that's delicious. So I'll put a couple of gobs.
I've never seen a guy do a one for the cooking, one for me with like raw nacho cheese out of a can before. That's pretty impressive.
Of mayo in there. Kind of thicken it up a little bit. And you want to whisk diligently. Bubbling and boiling like a witch's cauldron. We're going to fry them up and put them in that bowl and then try them with our dipping sauce. That's most definitely what the fuck is up. Now, before we fry them up, make sure that oil comes up to temperature. Yeah, it's
Did someone saying this is America's future? He's cooking. So no, this stove here, not allowed. In America's future, you will order out to save the environment.
starting to bubble and boil and steam. I'm liking that. Oh yeah, I can feel the heat radiating off of this here pan. That's pretty sweet. If you can smell the butter coming out here, the Country Crock Original smells good. Oh yeah, we're gonna get that sexiness in there, YouTube. Now part 1, for the oil, we added a splash of Country Crock Original, some of our trusty seasoning from this cool Cobra right here. Check out his glass blowing on Instagram, makes a great seasoning. So part 2 is just gonna be doing this. Yeah, part 2, we're throwing them in here. Oh, fuck yeah, YouTube. We're gonna throw them in there, we're gonna fry them up.
So
Oh,
I learned from fast food that when you cook in really brand new oil, the fries look uncooked when they come out, and like the chicken looks kind of uncooked too, because it's so clean it doesn't darken at all. But after a couple uses, then things start to brown, and that's part of the carbon in the oil that collects. So the reason why some people in chat are like, Josh, he's cooking with dirty used oil. No, Stalker Child, he is not cooking with dirty used oil. He is cooking with oil that has seasoning in it so that his food will darken and look crispy and delicious, chat.
yeah, that's what's up. We're gonna put this on there like that. Freshly tin foiled, that's what's up. Yeah, they're starting to cook.
Oh
It
yeah,
did not take long for these to fry up.
that's perfect. That's exactly what you're looking for in your
God
food.
damn. God damn, YouTube.
God,
Not take long for
damn.
these to fry up at all.
God damn, YouTube.
See now, when your
Oh,
cheese
perfect.
sticks start oozing cheese out the sides, you know they're done. Our cheese sticks
Yeah,
are fried
boy.
up.
Nice.
Beautifully. You see the cheese kind
Nice.
of poking out the side on this one. Yeah, these are done. And they're hot. Hot tamales. Ready to go, ready to eat. So I'm gonna let these cheesy treats cool off. Get a close-up of that sizzle in action.
Let's see the dirty
These
oil
didn't
again,
turn out
bro.
too bad if I do say so myself.
cheese sticks be like? Oh, look at that sexy cheese pull, YouTube. Oh, look at the goods, YouTube. Would you eat these mozzarella cheese sticks?
Oh,
They're
would you?
homemade.
Homemade.
Or Sargento string cheese.
Well, there's the crunch. There's the all on camera and everything. Yeah.
Oh, YouTube.
Yeah. He's like moaning. He's like, oh.
Oh, God damn
cheesy.
it, YouTube.
The cheesy
Cobra's
ones.
done it again. Okay, these cheese sticks are phenomenal. These mozzarella cheese sticks with the Doritos, they're fucking good, dude.
You almost threw up. He's going in for number 2. Get ready.
Dunking in our dipping sauce. Oh, yeah.
Okay, I will skip this because I cannot physically handle it. See what he says at the end.
Shout out to my favorite energy drink company, not a sponsor. Oh, YouTube. And shout out to Alex Vicknair for this delicious seasoning.
I'm sure Alex
Make these
loves
for your
that.
father on Father's Day, man. These are a fucking treat and a half, dude.
Show your dad you love him by making these fucking mozzarella sticks. Awesome. Thanks, Cobes. KingCobraJFS, the pizza whore. I think this is this is him eating a Domino's pizza. I think he can't cook. Let's be real here. If he tried to use a multi-ingredient pizza and cook it himself, it would end in disaster. So he just gets a pizza, whatever. That's respectable.
What is up, fellow YouTubers?
This is an old video, by the way, which is why he doesn't sound like such a depressed alcoholic. If anybody is in need of intervention of all the locales that are like tolerable, King Cobes is probably at the top of the list.
It's your sexy goth bad boy, KingCobraJFS. Back at you with another video. So in my last live stream, my fans were asking about my PayPal link. They wanted to donate money because they love my videos. So after they donated it, I decided to order a pizza. Oh great, another Domino's food review. Okay, shut up. Domino's makes good pizza. But this time I ordered Pizza Hut. What? Switching up the game? No, that's just it. Domino's does make good pizza. However, I wanted to try something different for a change. The pizza I have ordered is a create your own pizza, of course. Now, Pizza Hut is rather expensive, so but they do make good pizza. I will say that. Like, the order came to $36.49. Right now it says my pizza is out for delivery, so that's just gonna add to that flavor, man. Ooh wee. Hello? Sweet man, thanks. Hell yeah, that was cool. Yo, you too. That Pizza Hut delivery girl was kind of cute. God damn. Just goddamn. If I could have afforded to leave a tip, believe me, I would have. But I'm broke as a motherfucker right now. But yeah, that Pizza Hut delivery girl was super professional. Told me, hey, enjoy your pizza. I'm like, thanks, I will. So that's what's up. Yeah, my neighbor next door, he was like, hey man, pizza's here. I'm like, fucking A. Yeah. We got some soda pop to wash down our pizza.
Okay. Is he going to eat it like a cookie?
What's up?
I don't want to spoil it in the scanner.
Right, YouTube, we got ourselves a pizza review. Boom.
Pizza Hut, the Pizza Hut, with one of America's finest melanated gentlemen holding a leather ball or oval egg-shaped thing. Let's see what happens.
Show that logo.
I do the same thing, to be honest.
Take a look at this delicious Pizza Hut pizza. Doesn't that just look amazing?
Ew, holy fuck. I was not expecting that.
Look at it. You know, the back of my shirt is rather offensive. I am a huge Cradle of Filth fan, but when I'd seen that it was a female pizza driver, especially, I'm like, tried to sign for the receipts without showing the back. Just, you know, I don't need no stinking plate for this. Watch out.
Oh my god, he is going to eat it sliced. Wonderful.
Even though I paid $36.49 for this entire order. Worth every penny, dude. You don't even know right now. You don't even freaking know right now, dude. Pardon my French, but that's fucking good pizza. Oh yeah, cheese bowl.
Oh my god, if you didn't catch that, hold up.
Oh, dude.
Hold on. Sorry,
French,
let me make it resuffer through this.
Thank you to the fans.
Where's
the
this?
But that's fucking good pizza. Oh yeah, cheese pool.
Cheese pool. Wait. No, zero pool, zero elasticity, zero real mozzarella cheese in that. Just instantly breaks in half.
Not a sponsor. Thank you to the fans who donated on my last live stream. I didn't ask for it. People asked me. They were like, what's your PayPal? And I'm like, bloop, there's the link. Not a sponsor. Now here's the thing of it, YouTube. I like pizza.
Same.
Subscribe for more.
Hit that.
I would have left a tip. If
hit that subscribe button, chat, if you want to see more pizza content.
To be quite honest, that pizza delivery girl was super sweet and very professional. So there you
Please
go.
don't abduct her.
Well, shout out to my neighbor.
I forget he's not a sicko. He's not a sicko. We don't have to worry about that. Sudden change of pace. I will, instead of doing the moment of Reddit, I will show the requested video. I will buffer my way through this. We are going to be watching KingCobraJFS cook a dank apple pie. Let's watch, chat.
What is up, fellow YouTubers? It is your sexy goth bad boy, KingCobraJFS, coming back at you with another Cooking with Cobra segment. Alright, so in today's cooking segment...
Why did it do that? Oh my god, my computer's just imploding. It's like, no!
I'm going to make
show
some
the pie.
bomb-ass apple pie. Take you into the kitchen where we got the oven preheated to 420 degrees. I want to cook the pie for like at least maybe 4 to 8 minutes just to get the ingredients to congeal together, and then we're going to stick it in the fridge for a good hour to kind of, you know, solidify and harden, and so we can eat it. Now, this will be a part 2, or part 1 is going to be building the pie up and then putting it in the oven and then sticking it in the fridge. And part 2 is going to be trying it. All right, so stick around. What do we got? We got our pie crust. We got our ingredients that we're going to use. A shout out to Gordon. Thank you for sending the pie crust. This is a great value pie crust. First thing we're going to add to our pie is some peanut butter. He told me, he's like, in the letter he sent, he's like, dude, all you have to do to make a pie, stick some peanut butter in your pie with some apple chunks, and then set it in the fridge to harden, and then eat it. Simple enough, right? I'm like, yeah, that does sound pretty good.
You know what I admire about Cobra? Is that you have so many people who are like stuck in cycles. They just do the same shit every fucking day. And they never once broaden their horizons. They rarely try anything new. They eat like the same shit they eat all the fucking time. Cobra, despite being intellectually handicapped, is constantly on trying to find something new and exciting to do with what limited resources and capabilities he has. He has never once seen a cooking challenge that he thought, no, not only can I not do this right, I can do this better on my first try by adding a little of my own magic to it. And that's something that a lot of people don't have. They don't have that gumption. It's very impressive, actually.
But I'm going to make this next level. All right, so you like apple pie? I like apple pie. I think everyone likes apple pie. Well, not everyone likes it, but whatever. You know what they say, right? As American as apple pie. All right, so let's get into it. We got some creamy peanut butter that he sent with the pie crust. I'm thinking the first layer is going to have to be peanut butter because why not? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to... Oh, Okay, nope, never mind. Don't try to spread that. That's just gonna make the crust break. Son of a bitch. I cracked the crust, motherfucker. God damn it, piece of shit. Fuck. Okay, it's alright. We'll make this work. You know what? Fuck it. I'll just stick the gobs of peanut butter in there. Put a couple on the bottom. You know what? Fuck it. That's what I should have done to begin with, right? Alright, well, we'll do it in like a 1 minute burst and see how that do. This is what we're left with so far. Peanut butter gobs right here in the middle. So I want to start adding stuff to it while we wait for
That
our
pie's
peanut
looking
butter.
good.
We got
a we got a Walmart pie crust. I'm assuming that he used the cheapest brand of peanut butter he could possibly find for the inside, and he didn't like spread it out. He just kind of like dumped it in there. The pie is looking pretty good, tubes. It's coming along.
Clover Valley semi-sweet chocolate morsels. These are chocolate chips, basically. I'm gonna pour some chocolate chips in there, just like that. So yeah, try not to crack.
Listen, someone in chat, Sneedium. Listen, the Wyoming taxpayer pays $600 a month to King Cobra. That's it. That's all he gets. He doesn't get shit. And what does he produce? He produces one of the most enriching libraries of media ever seen by the human race. I consider that an investment. I think that, you know what, how about this? I think that everybody who receives government income should be required to stream themselves doing something 4 hours a week. You know how much more content we would have? Imagine TikTok if every black person on HSA funds had to stream themselves 4 hours a week doing something they enjoy. I bet you would have so many podcasts making fun of black people. You would never run out of things to watch.
Crack the crust when you're making this, if you can. And not quite. Now we got some Reese's miniature cups. Reese's miniature cups with Reese's Pieces in the middle. So this peanut butter's burnt. God damn it.
How the fuck do you burn peanut butter? I don't think I've ever heard the expression burned peanut butter in my life. It's like, I'm trying to think, is it possible to burn peanut butter? I assume it must be. I've never seen a burned peanut, though. Maybe I should count myself lucky. I can't even like imagine what that would smell like in my head. I've never encountered a burned nut.
Well, that didn't work out well. Okay, so for future reference, do not try to melt peanut butter in a bowl. I mean, if you do, you don't want it to start burning, so that's my mistake. Now I have to waste all this fucking peanut butter. God damn it! God damn it! The show must go on, as they say. Ugh, the smell of burnt peanut butter is gross.
What does it smell like, Cobes? I don't have a frame of reference for this. This is a new sensation that I've never... See, Cobes is experiencing smells and sights that we've never, as mortals, experienced before, such as burned peanut butter. I can't even imagine what he's experiencing.
All right, so here's all them Reese's miniature peanut butter cups with the pieces in the middle. Right in there, just like that. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add more peanut butter to that. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to fill the bottom of this up with some peanut butter on top. That's good peanut butter, by the way. Like I said, they're not a sponsor. This is just free advertisement.
It's a weird thing where, like, dumb people have to for some reason they feel the need to clarify that they're not sponsored by Walmart. Yeah, I know I'm making like a war crime as food. Like, I'm making something that would get me hanged in like 13 different Southeast Asian countries. But Walmart did not sponsor this. I feel I should mention. Like, yeah, we know because you're King Cobra that nobody is sponsoring this video besides the taxpayers and the super chatters. You don't have to clarify, but for some reason they always feel the need to.
Take a look at that so far. Okay, that's looking pretty good. You know what we're gonna put on top of that though? Marshmallows. You might as well add some marshmallows to it. Let's see how Clover Valley makes their marshmallows. We got 1. Oh, hell yeah. 2. 3, 4.
Is he really evaluating marshmallows?
Not too bad. Okay, without breaking
It's
the
sugar,
pie
bro.
crust.
It's just sugar.
Oh, shit. Let's add some deliciousness to it. Bacon? What? No. What? What?
Was he trying to sound like Seinfeld doing the what thing? Because that was pretty fucking dead ringer. That's like an actual talent.
Well, what kind of pie is this? You're putting bacon on top of your marshmallows? What? No. You sick mother. Yeah, you heard right, folks. I'm going to sit here and crumble this bacon up on top of our marshmallow here.
Tim Allen is what I meant. Sorry, I'm retarded.
We're going to put some applesauce and some chunks of apple.
Listen, chat. If you were to look inside my head, the neurons of my mind overlap, intertangle, not obfuscate constantly. You're lucky that you even know what the fuck I'm talking about, all right?
Well, here it is, all that bacon looking pretty delicious, yo. I got a burger patty, which will cook up. Yeah, that's cooked all the way. Okay, good. Even if it wasn't cooked all the way, it's still a little bit pink in the middle, but that's all right because this will cook up in the oven. And we're just about done filling our pie up here. I don't know, what do you guys think, YouTube? Does this look like a crazy-ass apple pie or what? Well, how can you call it an apple pie when there's no apples in it? Okay, hold on a second.
Is that applesauce?
Oh, yeah, I went there. I'm going to put 2 cups of applesauce on top of that.
Perfect. Wow, second one. Dude, everything he makes, it doesn't matter what he's trying to make. It always reminds me of like those diners, drive-in, and dives where the Guy Ferrari shows up and they're like, "I'm here in Smithsville, Indiana, and this is a secret dive that only locals would know about. They serve their famous trash bin. It's 90 different kinds of foods that don't mix together at all, served in a actual aluminum trash can lid. People come out from all over. Where are you guys from? Oh, we're from Kentucky. We heard that the trash bin was really good. We drove all the way out here just to try it. It's really famous. It's amazing. It's a secret recipe. They don't even tell you all the ingredients. It's like every fucking thing that Cobes eat, it looks just like that shit.
2 cups of applesauce. Kind of spread it around. Here's our pie so far with the applesauce on it. Hell yeah. Now I keep dropping the camera. Sorry about that. And now we're going to open up our pie filling. Now to put on top of the pie, we're going to add our apple pie filling.
Wait. The word filling implies that it fills the pie. He's using this as a topping on top of the applesauce. There's already applesauce on this, and then he has like an entire tin of pie filling. That's like, you can see the high fructose corn syrup as it pours out. And he's just putting this on top for no reason.
This is the kind of thing that will make you hungry, I guarantee it. I might put some more marshmallow on top with a little bit of brown sugar just to kind of, help it stick together a little bit better. I have no idea how it's going to turn out. I'm just kind of
I think I have an idea, Cobes.
Well, that definitely looks like enough marshmallow on top. Oh, man. I'm not going to lie, YouTube. This pie is looking pretty good. I'll take some brown sugar and we're going to sprinkle it on top of this. Top of these marshmallows.
I love how this pie. I have a little secret up my sleeve. This pie looks like it is quite calorific, and then at the very end, as he's putting on the finishing Cobes magic touches, he's very restrained. A small smattering of brown sugar to give it that glistening, appetizing look. After all this other shit he's added to it, he's just like, let's do a sprinkle winkle of brown sugar on top. Just like literally like a sprinkle of it. Like
Yeah, YouTube. This pie is loaded to the max.
Someone said they found it funny how, regardless of what Cobes cooked, he never spreads stuff out with a spoon. He just uses his hands. I am watching my boy use a spoon to perfect his pie as we speak.
For sure, for sure. Here's our apple pie just about ready to go in the oven. I mean, if you have like a little bit of cinnamon you want to throw on top of that brown sugar, go right ahead. All right, so I want to set the oven.
He's making an apple pie without cinnamon? I'm pretty sure that's like a core ingredient. You got the pie crust. You got the apple pie filling, which is just apples and sugar. And then cinnamon. And then you put the top on it. And you cut little holes in it. That's an apple pie. If you don't have cinnamon, you're lacking like a pillar. You're lacking an entire component. You're lacking like a third of the apple pie ingredient list.
For maybe like 8 minutes or so. Get all the marshmallows melted on top. I'm kind of like a little hesitant, you know. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's just do eight minutes. Yeah, let's do 4 minutes.
Does cinnamon matter at this point? Listen, it's like making a pizza, right? And you throw on 800 different ingredients and you call it the trash pizza, and you bake it inside the trash lid, but then it doesn't have fucking marinara sauce on it or cheese. Like, it's not a fucking pizza. It's a flatbread. You've made yourself a trash flatbread. Don't call it a fucking pizza. It's not a fucking pizza, you piece of shit.
You know, just to be on the safe side, because 420 degrees is pretty hot, and there's all that chocolate and the peanut butter and the marshmallow. Ah, boy. Watching me do dishes isn't very entertaining, but, well, they need to be done, YouTube. I'm so happy with the way that turned out. Oh my god, that looks beautiful. Ah, fuck. Be careful getting the pie out of the oven.
How did he burn himself with gloves?
Oh, yes. Oh, YouTube. I gotta show it fresh out of the oven. As much as I'd love to have a slice of it right now, I'm gonna have to set it in the fridge to cool off for an hour or so. That way it can harden up, and then we'll be able to cut into it more easily. Okay, I'll show you what it looks like chilling in the fridge, and then we'll leave you with it for this part 1 of Dank Apple Pie.
I am properly in pizza mode,
There it is,
not gonna lie.
folks. Right there, in the fridge. We're gonna let it sit in the fridge and chill for an hour. Yeah, I
mean, like the toppings like roasted correctly. I mean, you probably should put a cover on it so they bake better. But like, how's everything? Like, I'm gagging. Like my gag reflex is kicking in, just trying to imagine like how the rest of that cooks. Because probably not well is my answer. Probably not at all for some of the ingredients. Imagine that pie if it was just a pie crust and apple filling and cinnamon, bro. You probably would like it a lot. It probably would be very good.
I don't really see the need to have the camera on for a whole hour. So I have a feeling that this is going to be super delicious. For sure, for sure. And part 2 will be on the way soon, just as soon as that pie's...
there's like the boomer camera angle. What do you call it when like the center of the shot is like on somebody's chin and you can't see half their face, including like the eyes, which is like the most important part of what a human being is looking at when someone talks? Is there like a special name for that? Is it just like the Cobes angle?
Done cooling off, and thanks for watching the cooking video, and I'll catch you all later.
Okay, here it goes.
What's up, YouTube? So, Dank Apple Pie. Here's part 2. The big, sloppy, disgusting reveal.
I mean, yeah, that's like dead ringer for like a trash dish at like one of these shitty American restaurants.
God damn it. There's got to be a step that I keep forgetting to do, because this is how it happened the last time. Like, I tried to scrape out a slice of pie and it just falls apart. I don't know. Look at this. Like, it looked good, it smelled really good. I'm like, okay, how's it fucking taste? I mean, even though it's a complete fucking chode of a disaster.
It's a chode.
How it tastes.
That's like one of the least appetizing words you could use to describe a food. It's a chode. Like, if you don't know, if you're a foreigner, a chode is a penis that is wider than it is long. I had a friend that would say, that guy's a chode. He's got a penis like a tuna can. And so the word chode is very funny to me for that reason.
I mean, I was able to scoop out a slice without breaking it too bad. I don't know. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. It's not the best, but it's all right. This right here is a high-calorie disaster. But how does it taste? It's so fucking rich. Holy shit, is it rich.
What does that mean? Rich. Usually rich is like high in fat. It's like a rich, creamy sauce. But what does he mean by this? Because, I mean, I guess there's peanut butter in it. There's bacon. That has fat.
No, I want to like it, and I don't want to like it, you know?
That's bad.
I want to like the pie, and I want to hate it, you know?
If this motherfucker is saying that this is bad, this must be some badass pie. Like bad as in, not badass as in like Michael Jackson, badass as in like that'll fuck you up.
Well, the pie must be good if you're cleaning your plates. I don't want to waste the applesauce. Yeah, don't bullshit us. Could have been the combination of being somewhat hungry and lack of nicotine. I'll be putting 12 ones in this batch, and I don't know. Making pies is not my territory. I'm not a baker or a candlestick
He's so
maker.
down about his pie.
My
I've never seen him
expertise
not
of
like his
cooking
food
is
before.
grilling steaks and making burgers and making pizza and, you know, simple stuff like that. This is ridiculous.
He's like upset. Oh, there's an update. Oh, jeez.
Remember that apple pie that I made earlier? Yeah.
Oh, he loves it now.
Well, if you
I
leave
bet.
it in the fridge.
Yeah, he's. I bet you he's more intoxicated and high than he was the first time he tried. Like when he woke up, he was like, ugh. And I bet you it's like he just woke up and he was hungover and like sober, and he tried eating it as like hangover food, and it's like, this is fucking gross as shit. And now he's like fucked up. He's smoked like a bunch of carpet nugs. And he's drunk, and he's like, man, I'm hungry. Let me try more of that apple pie. I bet he's going to fucking love it.
Overnight, it gets a lot more solid. What you do is you leave it in the fridge overnight before you cut it and serve up a slice. And it's a lot more solid. Might have overreacted last night or the night before whenever I made the pie. But this pie is pretty fucking good. It's a nice cross-section of that pie. Yeah. I think this
recipe... Oh, I missed the cross-section. Let me show it to you.
Cross-section of that.
Quality's not good. It's like a lot of peanut butter, and then you can see some bacon and marshmallows in the filling at the top.
Pie. Yeah, I think this recipe is going in my arsenal because this is apple pie on another level. That's a bit of concern off of my plate, at least. Because I still posted it because it's a video and I went through all the hassle to make it, and thinking that I might have bombed on it hard, but then come to find out, not really. You just didn't stick it in the fridge long enough before you cut it, which, there you go.
Okay, so someone on the Matter of the Internet thread I noticed has taken the effort to break down the calories of this pie. Now, obviously, King Cobra is a fit, gothic bad boy, sexy gothic bad boy, who is unafraid of eating calorific foods because he takes such good care of himself and he can afford the extra calories. However, for normal people who may be considering making this pie themselves in their own homes after hearing such a rave review about it, should be aware that the combinations of ingredients that he has used are very dense in calories. So this, just to break it down, the brown sugar is probably about just 200 calories for like a tablespoon of brown sugar or some shit. That can of Walmart apple pie filling, 700 calories, which is probably lower than I expected because I expected that there would be a lot of sugar in there. 2 cups of applesauce is about 380 calories. 2 hamburger patties, about 230, depending on the fat content. 4 strips of bacon is like 170. Reese's miniature cups, about 450 calories. 2 cups of marshmallows, about 300 calories. 1 cup of chocolate chips is 800 calories. And that pie crust that he bought from Walmart, which is called a graham cracker pie crust apparently, so it does have cinnamon. The pie has been saved. It is officially apple pie. Has 1,160 calories. This all adds up to 4,330 calories. And there is one more ingredient though. An entire jar of great value creamy peanut butter is 6,500 calories, meaning that pie is 10,880 calories, or one slice is 1,360 calories. More than half of that is just because he put an entire fucking jar of peanut butter onto the pie, which is a lot. That's a lot of calories. Peanut butter is like condensed calories. Peanut butter is like a food that you give to somebody who needs calories because they're like so physically active. Like you can't get a much more calorie dense food than nuts. Let's watch a little bit of KingCobraJFS. I haven't watched a King Cobes dining video in a long time. This is Trailer Park Steak Cookout with KingCobraJFS. Came out 2 days ago apparently on the Boglum Chronicles channel. So we're going to enjoy this together. I have not watched any of this, so I don't know what to expect.
So we're going to do a steak food hack. I haven't done one of those in a hot minute. And we have a single steak right here, made with real Angus beef. It's a $12 steak. It's not super expensive, but it's not cheap either. I've let it de-thaw to room temperature. And to avoid making a mess on this nice clean stove, we're going to cook it in here. Now before we get into cooking our damn steak, we're going to have to add some ingredients before we heat it up.
It really is a feat of how, like, when retarded people hold a camera, the angles that they come up with to film are just like the worst possible.
Before we address this situation, we're going to have to address the pan situation. We got some of this bacon grease, rendered bacon fat. A little bit of that bacon fat to the bottom of our pan. And of course we need some Country Crock original butter spread. And grab another fork. Now we got a clean fork. We're going to address the situation. Let's take a look at this gorgeous steak. See, it's not too thin, not too thick. That's actually a decent sized little steak for $13. That's not bad. Now we're going to take our fucking fork and we'll just stab it with our fork. Stab it with our fork. Put that one in the sink. Now we're going to take our steak and we're going to add our seasoning to it. Turn the pan on to like right there. That'll get that melted. Now what seasoning are we going to add to our steak before we put it in the pan? We got some bone sucking sauce, steak seasoning and rub. And some garlic powder. And we are going to garnish the steak with some other ingredients.
I don't think that's the right word. I don't think you're garnishing anything.
But we'll get to that later. There's the seasoning. We're going to flip it. And get that buttery grease and bacon, all that cooking in there. And take that raw steak and put the seasoned side down first and hit the top of it. So seasoned side down first. There it is. Now we're gonna hit that top of that steak with some more of our bacon grease.
Dude, what? That's like bought bacon grease?
Of our bacon grease.
Okay, am I the only one that when I cook bacon, I would just drain the grease into like a mayo jar? Like a tempered mayo jar? And I would just keep it? Like, do Americans really buy bacon grease off the fucking shelf now? For real?
Does this seem a bit excessive? Possibly, but that's...
Also, if you're going to cook a steak, like a nice steak, and you want it to have like a bacon flavor, why not just wrap it in bacon? Like, you added fat to the tray, like butter. If you want to do that, why not just cook bacon? And then you have bacon fat steak, right?
That's why these cooking videos I make are delicious. You ever cooked steak and bacon grease and butter spread? Probably not. First time for everything, I suppose. That's
Ew!
good. Bacon up.
Oh my god, he just sucked bacon fat off his fucking fingers. Holy shit, that was unexpected and gnarly as shit.
Then we hit the top of that steak with our butter spread from Country Crock.
Okay, so we put butter in the tray, added bacon fat to the tray, added the steak, which itself is marbled in fat, and now he's adding more... Like, is he adding butter or, like, margarine on top? Why?
I'm not going to be in a rush to, like, cook this damn steak up. Medium heat. The steak is missing something, though, for cooking it.
Oh, what's the secret?
I think I know what it's missing, YouTube.
What's it missing, Cobes?
Some beer.
Oh, hell yeah.
Some beer into our...
Doesn't make any sense.
pan.
In fact, adding water to this fat grease
Goes
fire
without saying not to
is
blast the
probably a
pan.
bad idea. Cobes.
Before just a splash
The
of
butter
beer
on top isn't even
like
melted.
That should be enough. Don't want to overflow it. Maybe a little bit more. Boop. Okay, that's enough. So that both sides get a coating. Just like that. And I want to barely cook the steak because I like mine bloody to medium rare, so this will not take long.
I love the Mountain Dew in the background. This is a very Kino shot with the Mountain Dew just lingering back there, like in a threatening way.
You want a close-up of that steak action, don't you? Yeah, look at that sizzling sexiness. Oh, look at that, it's getting all fogged up from the cooking.
The camera is now coated in like a greasy
So far,
haze.
I'm liking the way the steak is smelling. I'm not going to cook it for too much longer, but just long enough. Then we get a nice outside sear. And we're going to want to hold on to that steak grease with all the butter spread, the bacon grease, and all that beer and that seasoning, and the steak grease. Because we're going to need that to saute our onions. Don't want to overcook it because I like my steaks medium rare.
I hurt myself. Hey, see if I still feel.
Flip it again.
In
That's
case
a
you're only
hot
listening,
steak.
by the way, I don't know how to describe it. It's like his steak is like a turd brown color. The soup of like bacon grease and butter and fat and beer. It's just like it looks like something you throw out. I don't know how else to describe it.
I would not recommend doing that by hand. That's not going to be cooked on there for too much longer. Just about done. I don't want to go too much longer on it because I don't want to ruin a good steak. And if you like your steak well done, then you eat steak the way you want to fucking eat it. Because I want to eat it the way I'm going to fucking eat it. Steak. Check the bottom of that. That's looking beautiful. Let's transfer it to a plate. Hi, Chihuahua, that's hot. Hold the plate over here so you don't drip on the counter.
So at Whataburger, when I worked there, there's like a grease, like, okay, so when you work at like a restaurant, you can't just like throw the grease out because it's like a fat. You can't just put that in the trash. So you have to have like a special dumpster specifically for grease. And I don't know what you would call that. We called the grease trap is like where you would scrape the grease off to, and then you would empty that into the grease dumpster. He needs like a grease dumpster for this shit. Like, you can't just throw this away. This is like a biohazard.
Oh, look at that sexiness. As that cools down, the majority of that liquid's going to be reduced.
Someone in chat. Oh, he's not ruining a steak, chat. It's simply sous vide or sous vide. Okay, this is a high-class Hollywood Hills. Only a true Barbie doll dream house mansion enjoyer can cook a steak like this.
See, the liquid levels here are not looking too shabby right there. You see that? A little bit of liquid at the bottom. Caramelized onions. Like, you can just smell the grease coming off of this. It smells amazing.
That you can.
And I got some prepared right here in the can. They're already diced. Which, if you want to get fancy with it and chop the onions by hand and get old Chef Gordon Ramsay with it, cool. But sometimes we don't have time to cook, so it's good to have stuff that's pre-made. Should I throw a little bit more grease into the pan for our caramelized onions? I think we should. Grab a fresh fork and do a scoop of that in there.
Wait, so he's cooking onions in like the grease and he's adding more? Is that what's happening?
And some bacon up. Bacon grease.
You already added that to the pot,
There's a factory that takes and cans up bacon grease. It's a wonderful thing. One of my fans sent me this, and I'm here for it.
Ew! Oh my god!
No sponsor. Now you get these onions open.
It was like it barely came off the fork and he just ate it off the fork. What the fuck?
And just dump them in there. Nice and easy like. Maybe throw on like a little bit of garlic powder on top of our onions. Maybe some of that other seasoning we used. And you don't need a whole lot because there was already plenty on that steak. One little splash of the beer in there. Perfect. Put the lid on top here. We want to put some of this roasted garlic, rotisserie and cheese on top. And to that, we're going to add bacon bits and gravy and those caramelized onion bits. While that cools off, we're going to add a pre-made slice of this fish.
What?
This is a Blue Hill smoked salmon. I think it's what it is.
There is 1, 2, and if you're really fancy, 3 ingredients to a steak. Like, it's the steak. You can eat it just by itself. If you just put a steak in a pan and cook it, the fat renders and melts off and cooks it that way. You can add butter if you really want. There's no, a little bit, you know. You can spoon the butter over it as it cooks. You can add herbs to it. If you really, really want to, you can add a herb to it and make it more fragrant and tasty. And that's it. That's all you need for a steak. You don't need beer. You don't need bacon up. You don't need fish. It's really, really hard to fuck that up. It's really difficult.
Caramelized onions be like.
Caramelized onions be like,
Do it coated in all that steak and grease and all that. You're also going to need to add sauce to it besides gravy.
It's not really caramelized. It's fucking boiled in fat, bro.
While the onions are heating up, we can get the cheese ready for it. So I'm going to cut this cheese into chunks. And then we're going to microwave the chunks and just pour the cheese on top of the steak. The chunks don't got to be pretty because they're all going to get melted. The smell coming off these onions is very nice. Feel nice and like cooked and all the sauce layer in. Let's go ahead and kill the heat.
The heat is so high that he's evaporating all the water in the beer. It's like really, really hot, so it's thickening really fast. And he's not like caramelizing the onions so much as he is boiling them and like rendering it down into like this like the fatty, greasy slop. It's actually nauseating.
28 minutes to make this. It ain't too bad. The thing about cooking is a lot of people don't have a whole lot of time. They want something that's cheap, easy to make, stacked with calories, and fucking delicious. This bowl of the garlic cheese, and we're going to melt it and then drizzle it on top of our steak. Right after the onions are done cooling off. Brown gravy is delicious. So I'm going to take a little bit.
What? He's adding gravy? Bro, you have gravy in a fucking saucepan. You just add flour at this point. Why the fuck would you... You literally made gravy. It's right there. Just add flour.
For our brown gravy, kind of pour some in there. That should be enough for the chunk of it, I would think. Maybe like a little bit more. And to our gravy, we're going to add some A1 steak sauce.
Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. All of that shit that he's adding to complicate the flavor of this steak, to completely destroy it. And then he just adds A1 anyways. All of that effort's gone, bro. You just have A1 taste now. That's your steak. It's going to taste like A1 fucking steak sauce. What the fuck?
I'm going to take the A1 steak sauce and stir it around with the brown gravy. Now we're going to take the cheese, we're going to melt it in the microwave so it's all ooey gooey. Then we're going to pour the cheese on top and get that money shot right there.
The money shot, Chad.
No, what should we do with the gravy first? We've got a high-powered microwave. We're going to microwave that goddamn gravy and A1 steak sauce mixture. 2 minutes. Then we're going to pour the gravy on top of our steak. Then we're going to do the cheese after that. And that is cooked. That is piping hot. So we're going to take this gravy and gravy and steak sauce going on. Oh, look at that.
Bro, everything it's kind of like when Kay cooks something, it always comes out gray. Whenever Cobes cooks anything, it comes out like brown. It doesn't matter what it is, it's brown. Like the darkest poo-poo brown possible.
Fuck on there. Oh, god damn, that looks good.
I feel like this would benefit from the Four Seasons.
Do a 2-minute burst. until we get that cheese nice and melted.
Now we got like a
And
whole
once we get
vibe
the
going.
cheese melted, we're going to drizzle it on top of our gravy. I mean, I haven't done a steak food hack in quite a long time, and I do like my meats. God damn, son. Now, after that 2-minute burst, I had about 34 seconds left, and the cheese was definitely starting to melt. Oh my fucking God. Sweet baby Satan, look at that.
Sweet baby Satan.
It's still stuck to the inside. We're gonna have to scrape it all out, YouTube. That bowl is hot tamales, man. So I'm gonna take and just all that cheese, all that melted garlic.
I think that this
cheese.
is exactly what Vivaldi had in mind when he composed
Yeah, we're going to
Four
smear
Seasons.
this on top.
This is like he saw the future. He just knew that this is what this was for.
Yeah, the cheese is definitely fucking melted. It was starting to bubble, and I don't want to overcook it. But putting like all this melted cheese on top of a steak. I'll give you a close-up of this action before we do our final 2 steps here, or 3 steps.
Can we talk about
Look at
challenges
that.
more instead?
Look at it. Now we're going to take our caramelized onions.
Oh, here come the onions, chat. Top it off.
And we're going to drizzle the caramelized onions on top of that melted cheese.
It's crescendoing, chat. It's crescendoing. It knows.
Now, a whole container for a steak that big might not be necessary, but it's like a bloody million calories here, but that's why it's probably going to taste delicious. Scoop it on there. Drenched in fucking onions, no doubt. This thing is like covered in onions. I think we got them as much as we're going to need. There's a couple left in the pan, but we can snack on those. Like this just looks ridiculously
finally?
unhealthy, YouTube. And of course, it goes without saying, some goddamn bacon bits.
There's the bacon. Someone in chat asked, "Where's the bacon?" He got an entire container of bacon bits. Yeah, a little bit more.
Goddamn, son.
A little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more. Yeah.
Not quite the entire container of bacon bits,
Okay, that's enough.
but that's most of it.
No, a little bit more, actually. A little bit more.
Got a handful of bacon.
One for you, one for me. That's the rule.
There is no way I can fit any more ingredients on top of here. The sauce is legitimately spilling out over the edge of the plate. The amount of grease coming off of this is astonishing.
I hate to be a negative Nancy, but the plating could have been a little bit better. The plating could have been a little bit better, Chad. I'm gonna take points off.
Spilling all over the edge of the plate. That didn't take us too long to make, about 46 minutes or so. But look at that, all the bacon, the cheese, the gravy. That just looks delectable, man. You get some like rolls to go with that to soak up any of the excess gravy. That'd be.
I'm about to make an anime reference, so I expect some super chats for this. Remember that episode of Cowboy Bebop where the monster, the food, their leftovers in the fridge comes alive and like kills the dog and like creeps around in the air ducts as like a horror monster? I'm kind of getting that vibe. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, hearty meal for sure. Like I said, this Blue Hill Bay herb smoked salmon, 100% real fish.
He's
Fully
adding the.
cooked,
Oh, I forgot about the
12 grams
fish.
of protein per serving. No,
No, the
artificial
music is slowing way the
preservatives,
fuck down. The
and
fish
it's
is coming.
gluten-free.
No, it's gluten free, Chad.
I'm gonna sip some of this gravy off the edge real quick.
Ew! Bro. Fuck that. He's still doing it. Okay, we're just gonna sit here in silence for a little bit as the music is like crashes to the lowest point. Is he done? Feelings? I'm on the
Take a
ready.
look at
Feelings
that
forward again. I'm
sexiness.
ready to go.
It is covered in gravy. I did not need to pour that much gravy onto it. This is again a slice of smoked salmon.
Yeah. He's like
Right
threatening
there.
us with the salmon now.
And it's
The
already
salmon
pre-cooked,
will be
so all I gotta
added
do is
until
take it out of the
if the
packaging
morale
and
of
eat
chat
it.
does not improve, we're adding the fucking salmon. I swear to God.
As long as you eat it within the next 5 days of purchasing it, you'll be fine. And it said, and I quote, do not cross-contaminate with undercooked or raw food. So if I want to garnish this on my deal here, I'm going to make sure that it's at least cooked.
So, is he just gonna put that on top?
You don't want to come open, YouTube.
Just put the
Try
whole
a
box
pocket
on top.
knife.
You don't have to cut it out. You can cut it up with the fork after you just dump the box
Yeah,
on
there
top.
we go.
I think most people would use scissors.
Boy, this does not want to come out of the packaging, dude.
Maybe if you had some kind
Like,
of like
bro, I'm trying to make a
opposing
fucking cooking
blades,
video, and it's like,
which make like a chopping motion as you
nope, screw you.
put pressure down. It knows the fish is trying not
Did
to
we
get
have
put on this.
access? I think we gained access.
Ta-da!
Oh,
Skin
yeah,
attached.
look at that. That is
Skin
beautiful.
attached, baby.
The
That's
skin
the
is
best
still
part.
on there on the bottom
Fuck it.
and on the top.
Fuck it. Yeah,
So all
fuck
I gotta
it.
do is just bloop, delicately garnish right there, just like that.
Like 10 different
And I
animals
think
had to die
that
for this
will
meal.
be what we call a food hack.
Yeah, that's a food hack, bro. Try it out on your next cookout. Add some salmon with the skin on top of a steak. See how that works out. Music's getting a little bit perky. Nose. It's time for the taste test. Oh no! What? Did he not eat it? Well, then we have to watch it. If he eats it the next day, then we have to watch that as well. I'm just gonna spend all day watching King Cobra, I guess.
So I've been munching out on this here steak that,
Oh my
I
God.
made.
Where the fuck is the video where he eats the fucking steak? Come on now. Steak cookout, and then he eats it off camera, but then he eats it the rest on camera the day after. Okay. That's the best we're getting with this, I
I
think.
made. And I gotta say, it's pretty delicious. I did put it in the fridge overnight.
So now it's cold.
It's very rich. It probably tastes better fresh, but I digress. Overall, the
He
compliments are
cooked it. He cooked it, and then he just put it in the fridge and ate it the next morning after it was cold, and said it probably tastes better fresh. Why? Why didn't you fucking eat it then?
I'm liking it. Got this fresh slice of smoked salmon on top.
Did you just eat it? Hey, bro, he's just eating the skin.
Mmm. It's got a nice smoky fish taste.
Yeah, no shit.
Makes for a nice extra protein boost. But then we get into the meat
Protein. This motherfucker's concerned about his protein intake. Come the fuck on.
of this so-called dish. All the grease from the steak has congealed with the gravy that I made with the sauce.
Bro, I can't.
And amidst that, there are also chunks of like cheese that is solidified.
Okay, I get it. Thank you, Four Seasons. Yeah, that's enough. I can't stand to listen to him eat this shit. It's like a dog eating mayonnaise or some shit. That's pretty intense, chat. Cobes. That's it basically for little kill stuff. Someone suggested, hey Josh, in case you need some content this week or this Friday, Cobes made a Jalapeño Meatloaf. Well, chat, As a matter of fact, Mr. Man at the Internet Thread Poster, I could actually go for a little extra content this day. So, you know what? Jalapeno meatloaf. Let's see what's up. This is from 2 years ago. Okay, this was before the dark times. This is like he's got that sadder Billy Goat thing. He looks like the little guy from Hercules. It's a Pete Cobra style.
Cobra. Now we're gonna be making a very delicious meatloaf.
Very delicious, chat. It's been
We're
promised.
going to cook off some bacon first. To start off our recipe, we're gonna grab ourselves some naturally hardwood smoked Oscar Mayer thick cut bacon.
Oh, Oscar Mayer. That's the brand, bro. That's the brand for the best meats, okay? That's the King Cobra. He's up there singing, "Oh, I wish I was an Oscar Mayer wiener." That's Cobra. Okay, this is a real story. This is true Josh lore. You've never heard before. I know for a fact I've never told this story because I've never had a reason to. In the United States, there was a advertising campaign from the Oscar Mayer Meat Company, and they sell hot dogs and shit. And their advertisements are usually a montage of little kids singing the song, "Oh, I wish I was an Oscar Mayer wiener," because then everybody would be in love with me. That's how it goes. My mom took me to a mall where they were trying to record, and I knew this song down fucking pat. I had it memorized. I could sing it front to back. And they put me in front of that camera, and I completely froze up. I might as well have been petrified by fucking Medusa into a stone statue. I completely and totally seized. And when it came time for the moment, I didn't perform. It's haunted me. It's haunted me my entire life. I could have been famous. I could have been an Oscar Mayer wiener kid. We need the footage. It never aired. I didn't sing. I don't know if it's on like a dusty old thing somewhere, but it didn't. I don't think it got recorded or stored anywhere. So yeah. whenever I see Oscar Mayer, I think of the time that as a very, very little kid, I completely fucked up my my rehearsal for the commercials.
Now, before we add in our bacon, we're going to need to grease up our pan stand. All right, take a look at that. Sizzling. That's going to be tasty.
Wait, what the fuck is that? I missed it. What did he put in there? Is that just butter?
Grease up our pan stand.
Is that just bacon up? Is he just putting like a giant glob of bacon? Okay. If you've never cooked American bacon before, American bacon is, I want to say, like 40% fat. It's an extremely fatty meat. You can put bacon into a cast iron skillet, and you do not need anything else in there. In fact, if you do add any grease, you're just gonna oversaturate it with fat. You do not need to add like a cup of bacon up to bacon because it is such a fatty meat.
That's gonna be tasty. All right, now we need our bacon. And we're going to take that bacon and drop it into the pan full of butter. Not enough bacon in here.
I learned from my Italian roommate when I lived in Buffalo. I learned that the best way to cook bacon was on a rack in like a baking tray in the oven. And then you could easily take the fat that fell off of it and put it into like a mayo jar because bacon up is basically just what people used to do at home. You cook bacon and then you save the fat and you added the fat to like your collard greens or your green peas or whatever. You added it to soup to give it like a more meaty, fatty flavor to it, enhance the flavor. I'm kind of shocked to see that there's now a product that's just the bacon grease that people used to get from just cooking normally, like a normal fucking person.
I may just end up cooking it all up. bacon chop house burger seasoning. Let's go with that. Just a little bit of that on our bacon. More bacon, you too.
That's a lot of bacon, buddy.
That should be enough bacon. I mean, I practically used like half the pack, if not a little bit over half. Oh, look at all that bacon. Oscar Mayer goodness.
The chat's backing me up. The chat's finally backing me up on something on my bacon method. It stays crispy. You don't need it to fry in the pan.
Add the last of that bacon. So we're going to start off this recipe with a full goddamn pack of Oscar Mayer's thick cut bacon, not a sponsor. Get you some of that.
Wait, so he put half the pack in and now he's putting in the other half? Why is he doing it later?
Oh yeah, dude. We're going to get the rest of this goddamn bacon cooked up. Oh yeah. Just like that, looking nice.
He's just cooking a second batch. Okay, I got you.
What up? Bacon is fully cooked. Now we need to make our breadcrumbs. Oh, did I say breadcrumbs? I meant to say chip crumbs. Now before we do that,
Just get MSG, bro.
a bigger bowl to use for this. Okay.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but Dorito powder is just like dehydrated nacho cheese and MSG, right? Am I off? I imagine it's just salt, dehydrated nacho cheese, and MSG, and that's like Dorito does, yeah. Fun fact: they made a Dorito dust that didn't stick to your fingers, but consumers liked licking the crumbs off their fingers, so they didn't go with it.
Our chip crumbs and everything else. We got your beef. 80% lean and 20% fat. There we go. So into just add our beef first. Do we need all of it, really? Realistically?
It's mostly onion and garlic powder, really? So you mean to be telling me, you fixing to say that, hold up, that they season they chip? That's why it's such a successful brand. They got Aunt Jemima up there seasoning they chips.
A bit more. We're gonna add our chips, man. Woo, look at. Yeah, cheddar sour cream ruffles and Doritos.
That's my favorite chomp. Of all the chomps in the whole world, that's my favorite right there. Just so you know. Just so everybody knows what my favorite chomps are.
Doritos.
Let's assume that there's no salsa. If there's salsa, I like the Tostitos restaurant style salsa, chat.
It's being difficult. Any beef we don't use, I'll just wrap in tin foil and stick it in the freezer for later.
The meatloaf is only beef, but he's going to add... Usually you add breadcrumbs to it to give it a firmness to it. He's adding Ruffles and Doritos. That's going to be his breadcrumbs.
Chips. Normally when you make meatloaf, you add breadcrumbs, but I'm going to be creative. I'm going to use cheddar sour cream ruffles and nacho cheese Doritos. Bitch.
Sounds like a bad combination. What are you doing?
Now we're going to take our meat.
This is the last thing a jalapeno meatloaf sees.
Into our meat.
Oh yeah, that's a pleasant sound. Always make sure you use a bowl that can barely fit what you're working with.
Heated to 350 goddamn degrees. Okay, them chips are packed in there pretty good.
Not really. You didn't really mix them that well.
Okay, we got our bacon, we got our beef. We need some eggs, man. So into our now emptied bowl, we're gonna crack in some eggs. I say about maybe 4 eggs, because that's a lot of beef.
My grandmother grew up as the daughter of a family that survived the American Great Depression. So she had a lot of stories about how her mother would collect things. In particular, she never threw away those tabs on loaves of bread. It was just like a habit picked up from back when people really had absolutely nothing. And she made a meatloaf, and she would bake it with ketchup on it. And this meatloaf was one of her favorite things, but all of her children hated it because it was like Great Depression poverty food. And I don't know. I never really had any strong feelings on it, but my mom really, in particular, hated that this meatloaf was just like covered in ketchup, like regular Heinz ketchup.
Before we add in our eggs, we're gonna add in some more of that banging Chop House burger seasoning. Making some motherfucking meatloaf. Bacon, cheddar, jalapeno meatloaf.
Hell yeah, Cobes.
Can you handle it?
It's fucking metal,
Now
Cobes.
that we got our 4 eggs in there, it's time to whisk them up. All right.
Dude, it's like perfectly packed in there. Here's a life hack that I've learned. Always use a bowl that's substantially bigger than what you think you need. Because there's no bigger pain in the fucking ass than when you're trying to do something and shit's just spilling out because the bowl's too fucking small. So just do yourself a favor and get the big bowl. You're not gonna, you'll never regret getting the bowl bigger than you need.
I want to take it and kind of make it look like a donut in the middle. So give us a place to dump our egg mixture. Oh, that looks so good, YouTube. Not sure how it's going to turn out, but we're about to find out, right? And I'm going to take our raw egg and seasoning.
Yeah.
It goes.
I think you're supposed to mix the egg in, bro.
Let's get these jalapenos prepped. Before we mix in our raw egg,
You're just gonna leave it on the counter while you do the
jalapenos, and then just split it.
He's just gonna leave it like that while he does this. Okay. Tip. Someone said Josh life lesson number 3,538 or whatever. Here's 3,539. Get a fucking chef's knife.
Oh, fuck me, I don't want to cut my fingers.
For that, for that exact fucking reason. And then if you get blood,
Good-looking jalapenos.
dude, he like cut his. His knife is so dull. I don't think he even cut himself. But like, imagine getting all that jalapeno juice into your fucking bloodstream, and then your blood into your jalapenos. What a disaster! Get a chef knife.
Okay. Let's take our beef.
He like gave up trying to cut those into rings.
Son of a bitch. Fuck! Shit! Spilling egg all over the place. God damn it. God damn it.
So yeah, make sure you get a big bowl when you do shit.
That's okay, dog. That should do it. It was easy to clean up. 1 second.
Shout out to the podcast people just listening to these lovely ASMR sound effects in real time.
I have a spare towel that I use for cleaning messes.
Oh, he's gonna bring out the spare towel, huh? Yeah, you just wipe off the food board with that spare.
This fucking meatloaf better be where it's at, Tubes. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's better be like so fucking good to make you want to slap your mama. You feel me on that, YouTube? Oh, suck my dirty white asshole.
That's a great subtitle. There's a random text on the Kiwi Farms that is like, I don't remember where this is from, but it's a guy talking to like his kids, and he's like an old man, and his kids are adults, but he says something like, I slapped your mama with the pickle. That's why they call me the thumper. And it's sort of like a very profound statement that has a deep meaning that resonates all on a human level. Cobes is just off in the distance swearing.
Some Country Crock Original. We're gonna use that to grease our pan. Motherfucking. And that's just the fun of cooking, I suppose.
Hey, by the way, is Cyrax from Akron, Ohio? Is that where he's from?
We're just gonna take our baking tray and we're gonna grease the inside.
I was checking the approval queue and someone messaged, like, I was posting in the Dota 2 thread, and someone posted in the Dota 2 thread claiming that he was Cyrax and had information on Music Biz Marty. And I brought that up because people were talking about the Bog Witch, and it made me think of, like, the gay-ass trolls that ruin lolcows. I spam cleaned his account, and then I thought, wait, I should, because I thought it was just like a retard, like pretending. And then I checked his IP address, and it's from a consumer IP in Akron, Ohio. So I unbanned him and undeleted the post, and then moved it to the Cyrax thread, and then completely forgot about it until just now. So that guy that's like the ninja or something, it had like a three-word name, like Cyber of Ninja or some shit. He's posting from Akron. I don't know if he's actually real though.
Side of it, just like that. Put the rest of that butter off into the burger meat, I guess. Fuck it. Alright, so now we're going to take our ingredients. Now we're going to take and start lining the inside of our baking tray with our meat.
The meat chat. It's finally happening. Cobes' plan is coming together perfectly.
Push it down in there.
Trust Cobes' magic.
Now we're going to add to it
Don't
our
lose
clean
faith.
hand. I'll tell you what we're going to add. Some bacon. 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 And a nice healthy layer of bacon. Now we're going to add our jalapenos. A little bit of cheese. Cheese.
Basically just making a big hamburger if you had cheese.
We'll make it fit. We'll make it fit.
Oh yeah, that sharp cheddar. That's the good shit. The pre-shredded sharp cheddar.
Now we're going to take our French onion dip and put that on top.
That's not normal.
Take our bacon French onion dip.
I want to say that that's not normal. Maybe in Casper. It's like a Wyoming thing. Anyone from Casper want to confirm if you guys put French onion dip in meatloaf?
Boss.
Ew!
Alright,
That
so
caught me off guard. That's
YouTube,
fucking gross.
there she be so far. Now I put all the meat on top of that. Alright, back to our meat packing. Look at that, YouTube. We had barely just enough room to fit our meatloaf.
It's called efficiency, chat. It's a high efficiency meatloaf.
Now into our meatloaf, we're going to add the last of our jalapenos.
Yeah, he really just gave up cutting that fucker, and now he's just like,
Okay, so I'm gonna slap this in the
I'm just gonna cut him in half one
let it
time.
bake for a good 45 minutes to an hour. We had some hiccups, but we're getting there. Look at that sexy and mother loving. Okay, so we did not need this extra pan. We made it fit, dude. We made it fit. Yeah, it may have to cook a little bit longer because look at that. That is a meatloaf if I ever saw one, dude. There we go. Preheated at 350. Top rack action. And hold up a second. Just in case any grease drips out of the pan, we're going to put one underneath it. Just in case. Be on the safe side, y'all. Well, YouTube, that's how you do that. So I'll see you on the next part.
Okay, I'm so excited. I'm sorry, I shouldn't look ahead. I'm debating if he's gonna add like a sauce to it. He's gonna add like a jar of sauce to it.
On that meatloaf. It's not gonna be done just yet. It's been in there for
I
about
set
35
nothing on
minutes
fire.
now. Oh, fuck me. There's a lot of grease in here. Drain some of that out. Okay, so here's our bomb-ass meatloaf. Yes, sir. I'm gonna slap it with some barbecue sauce.
Yeah, there we go.
Now, some people like to put
Oh, it's
ketchup on this.
ketchup.
Meatloaf, but we are going to be using Kraft honey, sweet honey barbecue sauce. And we're
There
going
we
to
go.
drizzle
That's how you know
this
he's bougie.
on top of our meatloaf. Now that we got our barbecue sauce drizzled on top, I'm going to pop it back in the oven. Let it bake for another 45 minutes to an hour. Should have done that in the first place. Okay, there we go. Alright, so here it is, part 2. Let it bake. Oh, ha! Now part 3, we're going to add some cheese, some more of that dip, and throw it back in there for a little bit longer to let the cheese melt on top, but that's coming up next.
More cheese. Okay, I'm gonna skip to when he eats this, I think. Let's see the final plating. There we go.
Knife and like scraped it off. And try a little bit of the cheese. This looks dankish, dude. So part 5 is gonna be trying to let it cool off. What is up, YouTube? We have the meatloaf, and I can't stop eating it. YouTube, this is.
He's not gonna eat this first bite. He's already eaten half of it.
That barbecue sauce has a sweetness to it. That sweet complements the heat of the jalapenos. With all the ingredients, the jalapenos are dumbed down on the heat, but there's just enough spiciness to tinkle your tongues. A really delicious, meaty treat, YouTube. Simply decadent.
You know, conservatives would say that this is the healthiest meal possible because it's all meat and cheese, and there's no seed oil in it. And bacon grease. So you got bacon grease, you got bacon, you got beef, and you got cheese. You think of a more well-rounded, healthy meal. This is how you spike your tea. This is how you align your chakras so that women are attracted to you. You just gotta eat the pure beef.
Want a cross section of where I cut it? Yes. Look at that sexiness, YouTube. That layer of bacon and cheese right there. Plus all the cheese and the sour cream and onion sauce on top. Popping with flavor, dude. I'm really happy with the way that meatloaf turned out. I'm going to be eating good for the next couple of days. Ooh, that is some goddamn good meatloaf.
Pure beef. How do you satisfy the palate of the American? You simply add pounds of beef. That's it.